And the intro. Technical difficulties, but we are here. It's Carrie, aka Nerdygirlcreates, and the squad is here. And guess who's back? Laura!
Yay!
Hey guys, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this like since yesterday. I was okay, we're gonna just be chill. That's why I was yesterday. And then today I was like, it's Tuesday. I was like, I'm gonna be here, and I'm so excited to finally be back.
Well, we're so happy you're back.
Yeah,
And also returning is Marg.
Hi!
Yay.
I'm back to the land of the living, guys.
I understand that feeling.
Just be honest. It's because your husband's not home. If not, you don't play with us.
Dude.
You were the one who told her.
He was supposed to leave, and then early that morning when he was supposed to get on a flight, he started throwing up, and he was like, I'm not getting on a flight today. I'm like, cool,
God.
you got a couple more days. It was terrible.
And our day before his birthday boy, Mr. Heartless Weeb himself.
Hi, guys. It's my actual birthday tomorrow. But I appreciate everyone resharing 3 different times it's my birthday. I appreciate you all.
I think I started that false information train.
And everybody DM me. I'm like, yo, it's not my birthday, but thank you.
I
And they're like, happy birthday. And after like 20 DMs, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, yep. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It is now right in my calendar. So next year, I won't be doing that.
I got confused because I thought he had the same birthday as Kiki, but no, they just did a live stream together for their birthdays.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, it's Nick's birthday.
I'm shitty with birthdays, so I didn't know when Kiki's was, so I had to like message 3 people, and Marg was like, it's today. And I'm like, all right, cool. And me being me, I just like texted Kiki, and like 5 hours later, she's like, oh, thanks, buddy. And I'm like, you really don't ever go on your phone. I didn't even DM her. I texted her.
Yeah.
And then our own personal immortal dragon himself, Mr. Bo Otakuntraining. How are you doing today?
Yeah, doing good. It was also my birthday this month, but I'm not giving the day.
Oh, come on.
Bo!
Maybe off stream. People would get your data off of that crap, so nah.
That's right. I'll probably be doing mine all alone in July, so.
Nah, we'll be here. But I'm also starting up my script writing again, so I should have a video out pretty soon. So happy about that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those videos you're planning.
Yeah.
And then Kitty Cat wants to say, so Laura decided to stop snubbing us here on Tuesday. Hello, Grimstorm. How are you?
What up?
And
Hey,
Kitty. So, interesting things. What do you want to start with first? The news story, or do you want to start looking at those manga licenses?
Manga licensed.
All right.
Yes.
I know you have been really excited to talk about the Square Enix, so we're going to start with those.
I feel bad because I don't know about the one. There was like one that got licensed, and I'm like, oh, this got licensed? That one right there. I was like, I didn't know that.
Final
I didn't
Fantasy.
even
Was
know
it the
Final
MMO?
Fantasy had manga.
wow.
Is that what you're asking about Square Enix? Yeah, they got a couple different manga series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know they have Tokyo Aliens and the Apothecary Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo Aliens is Square Enix?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
They got some really solid series.
They do. It's just the manga because was it J novel? They have the light novels digital.
Yep.
Mm.
J Novel Club.
All right. Who wants to read this one? So, I gotta
Oh,
butcher the
well, since
name.
we don't have Bianca, you want? Well, if it wasn't blurry.
I
Oh,
got
never
it.
mind. That's on YouTube. YouTube's blurry.
It's Square Enix, a manga announced on Thursday that it was licensed. That has licensed Final Fantasy 15, A Rosy Academy, The Ice Guy, and The Cool Girl, and Mr. Villain's Day Off manga. I like that Mr. Villain's Day Off manga. I've never heard of it, but it sounds cool. Square Enix manga will release the first volume of Isora Amachi's Final Fantasy's
Just
Academy.
say it really fast. That's how I get away with it.
FF15 spin-off manga on September 19th. The company describes the story as, we'll call her Al. Al is a high school student attending the Academy and an exclusive institution created by the merger of former rival schools, the Academy of Light and the Academy of Darkness. Ooh. Though all the students now wear the same uniform, a bitter divide remains between the class of light and the class of darkness. Who would have thought? But worried about the ongoing conflict, Headmistress T decides it's time for some bold solutions to raise morale. Let the school games begin. A drew the manga under supervision from the Final Fantasy 15 team. The manga launched in December 2021 and it ended last December. The manga's single compiled book volume shipped in Japan on February 7th.
That actually sounds pretty interesting. I didn't even know what it was about.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'd have to play the game to know what's going on.
I do feel the same way on that. It sounds interesting, but I was like, I'd be so lost.
So lost.
I'm still searching. I didn't hear. I only heard was Final Fantasy Online MMO manga.
I put it in the private chat if you need to see the link, Nick.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I've already got 3 of them.
Rob's got us on the big screen. Nice.
That's
Yeah.
I love Rob.
All right.
Rob's my
Next
cheerleader.
one. Oh, this one.
Yes. I was like, when I saw the announcement for this, I literally was on cloud 9 that whole entire weekend. I was like, no other physical license matters. This has made my year. I am so stoked for this manga, guys. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. Workplace romantic comedy, I'm in.
Yes.
What is this?
So,
It's called the...
Oh, I didn't like the anime.
well, it's sort of interesting because somebody I knew.
There's an anime?
Yeah.
There is.
That's-
It just
Had me
it
try it.
just wrapped up last Tuesday. Now, granted, I saw the first episode, really liked it, but then I fell super behind. But my husband actually really enjoyed it and watched it by himself every week, so that was pretty cool. But the premise is the guy, his name's Himuro. He is a descendant of like the Snow Queen.
Yeti.
And what's her name? Fuyutsuki. I can't say her name. Fuyutsuki. There we go. She is like this really cool, chill kind of girl, no pun intended, who's very quiet and doesn't say much. And whenever they sort of like interact more or less because they work at the same place, Himuro starts having a crush on her. But when his emotions get really, like if he gets really excited or really sad, it starts snowing or there's snowmen around him. The whole workplace just completely ices up. And it is the most cutest thing. It's the most cutest thing. And you know what? I just realized, Nick, I was going to respond to your comment and I just got totally excited. But somebody said they were a fan of the manga series, but they watched the anime and they didn't like the anime. And they like sold all their Japanese volumes of the manga. And I was so sad. I was like, I didn't know an anime could ruin a manga if you love the manga.
It can.
They probably figured out that the snowman wasn't the main character.
I was going to say it's called The Promised Neverland.
That's why I never watched the anime.
I thought it was more of a slice of life. It was too slow. It was cute, but it was like too slow for me. Like I tried like 3 or 4 episodes. I'm like, yeah, I get the cuteness and the little like snow dudes floating around. And I was just like, this is lame. And I like rom-coms, but I was like, this isn't for me. It's too slow.
I think I liked how it was the pacing better in the manga because it was definitely more episodic. But I don't know. I read I read the whole volume digitally through is it Komaki, and I just fell head over heels. And I was like, I'm not going to read anymore. Well, I think I read all the chapters they had, so I read. I think I read all of volume 1, but I was like, I want this physically, and have been requesting it from 7 Seas on their like surveys for months now. So I just was so excited when Square Enix released it. I don't know if I like followed blurb there, but
am I blanking on or forgetting one? But do all workplace comedy or workplace manga, are they all episodic? Because I'm having a hard time thinking of not.
I think it is.
They really are.
I would like to see a workplace one that's actually building towards something.
Even Watakoi was like that.
Huh?
Watakoi was like that.
Yeah, it was episodic.
My senpai's annoying. Like, it's all like that.
I'm a wolf, but my boss is a sheep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm pissed. I just checked out the list because, I never do anything until last minute. The one show I really want to see and I'm reading like the scans of is on High Dive, and I can't watch High Dive. Where's Bianca when I need her?
Bianca!
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew.
This one really interests me, though. The villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
I was sold when somebody told me that if you like Play It Cool guys, you'll like this one, and I said that's all I needed.
Yep.
All right. Let me
So,
read that real quick because I have no idea. I just like the title. I don't know what it is. Say, an evil organization from another planet is trying to take over Earth. An extraterrestrial from the organization named the General tirelessly fights against Earth's defenses every single day in the battle of life and death. However, today this is his day off.
This says nothing. Okay, I'm so
That's
excited
anime.
because so the anime is coming out sometime eventually, but like what I saw is he wants to go to the zoo, and that's why he takes a day off because he likes pandas. He goes to planet Earth just to go to the zoo, and
That sounds cute.
he buys this
Super
giant plushie, and he looks so cool when he's like not like this, just chill, but when he's also like he was like sitting on a couch or something, and you could see how like his eyes, and he was all decked out in his armor. So but I'm like, why didn't they mention the zoo? I'm like, that's part of what sold me on it too, is that he just wants to go to the zoo to see the pandas.
That reminds me of Go Go Loser Rangers when I was reading it.
Oh,
Can we just talk about it real quick? Third volume, all over the place, too much at once.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great
Yes.
series, just too much at once.
Yeah,
It felt like they needed to like throw in a lot suddenly.
I
Like,
felt like
no,
I
you
was
could just
drunk trying to read
spread
it. It was
it
just
out.
like so much shit crammed in there with different characters and storylines. I'm like, what is? Because before it was really coherent, you could understand. There was just like, you're like, what the fuck?
like here's
I know,
one
I
character,
was
here's
like,
two characters.
oh.
Third volume, here's 20 different characters. Try to
Oh, and you
remember
want a
their
dead
names.
boss? We got you.
I know. I kind of felt like they should have like stuck to like one or two plots for the book, and it
Yeah.
was like, no, we're gonna go over here now. We're gonna check this out. I'm like, wait, what?
They could have done like any sports manga and just did like a crowd of people and then just individually picking out a different person every episode or every volume.
Yeah. But this one I'm interested in. I think I'll check it out. I saw the trailer for the anime. It looks really good too.
I didn't even know there was a trailer. I only saw images. I need to go and
I
look
thought I
at
put it in the Instagram chat, but yeah.
let's watch it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
monetized. Or...
we're getting a new Tenchi Muyo? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, me
It's
either.
classified as harem sci-fi.
Yeah.
I love Tenchi growing up, so I'm sorry about sidetracking.
I do
everyone.
too, but I don't know. It's
Which
just, there's
Tenchi
different
Muyo?
characters.
Doesn't matter. Just as long as it has Ryoko in it, that's all that matters to me.
She's not in it.
No,
What?
there was-
That's trash.
He's not in it. Mihoshi's not in it. There's no
What?
Ryo Oki. I'm like, how can you have
Ryuoki makes the
Muyo
show.
without them?
All I
don't-
remember is that I loved the initial run on Cartoon
Adult
Network.
Swim?
That
Mhm.
not Adult Swim. It was the
Toonami.
Toonami.
Oh,
And
Toonami.
it was a serious tone and everything. It was pretty cool. And then it was building up to an arc, and then it all of a sudden got hokey. I'm like, what the hell is this? What happened? And somebody said, yeah, they redid the series. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Those are the
Yeah.
OVAs, and then they had like Tenchi Universe, and then Tenchi Muyo, and then new Tenchi. It was a whole thing. I'm like, I was confused too. I'm like, hold on, wait,
That's just
because they're
sounds
rehashing stuff that already happened. I'm like, I don't understand what's
Yes.
going on. I'm like, we've already been through this.
Oh, you're recycling material. That's good for the earth.
Yeah.
Bo's getting
I
a
really
shout
do
out
really
by
like-
Grimstorm.
Nice. Thank you, man. I can't wait for volume 2 is going to be crazy, and that one's coming out. That I still see that those images in the back of my eyes. So,
No, kitty cat, that's Bo.
oh god.
All right, so we've got some 7C announcements.
Yeah, I was trying to
The first,
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead,
the
go,
first
sorry.
one, it's like the creative team behind The Little Pony, the manga.
The cover's so cute. I was like,
It is.
it,
The cover's
Does it-
cute. The My Little Pony is concerning.
I was gonna say, does it come with a jar? You're the only one that got that. That's creepy.
What?
Bizarre.
You don't know? Just Google My Little Pony jar. Just go ahead. Ruin your day.
God, no, don't do
This
it.
is some kind of blue waffle thing or what?
Yeah, pretty
Uh-oh.
much.
Oh,
pretty,
no.
Pretty much.
It's a full
Sorry,
color
curiosity.
for kids and adults about a fun daily life of a teenage sea sprite. Meet Coral, a sweet-natured girl. And then I can't read the rest of the captain.
Now, my girls absolutely love My Little Pony. You think this might be something? Anybody know if this might be something they might like?
She's a sweet-natured girl who lives with her parents, kid sister Mickey, and pet sea otter in the seaside town of Reef Beach. She's no different than any other teenager, except like all the inhabitants of New Lamora, she's not quite human. She's a sea sprite, and when not in school or helping out in her mother's dress shop or hanging out with friends, she's out catching waves on her beloved surfboard. But Coral's life is about to turn upside down one dreamy, fiery day. Nick Inferno comes to town. How can she not crush on a boy who's literally burning hot?
Stop talking about me like that. I know it's gorgeous.
So hot. He's so hot right now.
Jesus, I just burned myself. God damn.
It sounds like the plot for like a Pixar film.
But it's probably better animated and not a shit plot. And not woke enough. Oh, you looked it up, Mark. Oh my god, did I ruin your night?
That was weird.
I keep on forgetting all the memes I share with people you'd probably enjoy. I should put you on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'd learn a lot.
Or just really weird stuff.
Yeah, really weird.
Oh boy. Okay, so what's the next one?
My
pancreas
broke, but my life got better? What?
I have to admit, I am curious about this one. I read her, what was it? Her other one, it's a memoir. She's like, my dad's an alcoholic. That was a really
Oh, that whole series, my dad's an alcoholic, I'm a lesbian, I'm this, I'm that. That
Yeah.
one? Or okay.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read all those. I only read the alcohol one because I was going to do like I only read it and then I was sick and couldn't even do the video. But I only read it because I needed like a manga that was like a biography of sorts. And so I read that one and it was pretty it was good, but the ending was pretty depressing. So I was like, this sounds good.
Yeah,
but I was like, I'm a little bit nervous.
It's Nagati Kabi has quit drinking in an attempt to get healthier, or she's trying to anyway. Her former struggles with alcohol leads to pancreatitis and a serious hospitalization, and now she has no choice but to give it up. Follow the author as she details her quest to improve her health during a global pandemic.
Oh my goodness. So this was actually her story because I'm surprised with how she talked about with her dad in the other manga. I'm like, I would have thought that she would never ever drink after seeing what happened to her dad. So I don't know. I might maybe I'll wait for a coupon or someone 7 season and check it out that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very depressing.
What's that Black Knight Parade?
Yeah, that one right there, that one got me interested because I read a little bit of what it was about and it's like I'm interested.
Oh, what, the one we just talked about, the Black Knight?
Yeah, Black Knight Parade. Hino will be spending this Christmas just like the last, alone and working a dead-end job. All he wants is a good employment, but when he meets a Santa Claus dressed in clothes as black as coal, he has no idea he's encountered the real deal. Well, sort of. The Santa Claus dressed in red makes Christmas happen for good children everywhere, but his darker counterpart handles the holiday for the bad kids.
Fucking Krampus!
As a name on the naughty list, Miharu is dashed away to work for the shadowy Santa. The pay and benefits are great, and his co-worker is cute, but will this end up being the dream job he wished for, or a nightmare of a Christmas?
This sounds awesome. I'm sold.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely sounded much more interesting.
Oh yeah, you throw in replace Isekai and throw in a Santa. Sure, that's how deprived we are of good content. It's like go Santa. There you go. Throw him in.
My dog is a death god.
I think
it gets better.
This is gonna scar a lot of children. People like, let's get our kid a manga. Oh, it's got a golden retriever. This is super cute. He's like, he's the god of death.
Have you seen the manga cover though? And the death god, he's a very nice looking man. Okay, I was like, I'm not gonna get it because I was like, they lost me a bittersweet tale. I'm like, nope, I don't do bittersweet. No, thank you. I want a happy read. But the cover is absolutely stunning. Like, it's definitely one of those, like, and even in the other title that they mentioned, The Artist Dead, the art is gorgeous. But I'm like, I'm not about to cry reading this. But the cover's so pretty.
I know. I usually avoid anything with dogs in it.
Making a move on that cat manga. Here comes dog manga.
So
I'm good with it.
Leo, a god of death, has been sent to save human souls at a small hospice called Okinawa Hospital. For this mission, he's been granted a special form, one with 4 legs, a tail, and a keen sense of smell. Thanks to his canine assets, Leo can seek out patients at the hospice who are plagued by a lifetime of regret. With his endearing wet nose and friendly furry appearance, Leo eases patients into the next life, seeing them off from the quiet hillside hospital without the burden of lingering remorse. Depressing.
I see it as being episodic, but like a layback read. I think I'm gonna like it like I do Way of the House Husband.
I think if the dog actually devours the patients, that'll make me read it. Just like, I understand you were a horrible war criminal, and just like eats them. I didn't get that. Like, bye, Grandpa.
I do think that dog's gonna sell that cover though, because that dog is so pretty. Like that's some top-notch art for that doggy.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
What do we got next? Yep, you know it's 7 Seas and it's an isekai one. The title is almost as long as the description.
Holy shit, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, if I can't take a breath in between reading it, like in between reading this title, then it's not for me.
I hope in the name tagline it also just keeps in light novel and manga series. That'd be even better. But I'm shocked. Usually if it says light novel and manga series, 7 Seas, doesn't someone else usually take over doing the light novels?
I think so.
You mean like they did like with My Happy Marriage?
Yeah. Or like Square Enix had the light novel.
I don't know if like 7 Seas and Yen Press sort of compete for that, or if like they get the manga that they try to be the first one to license the novel. I don't know how true that is. It just seems that way because Yen Press would be like, oh, we have a license announcement, like it's a light novel. Like, oh gee. Like,
let's
check
be
out
honest. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I say they're like, check out the manga, which is also licensed by Yen Press.
I just think that you know, we're such a niche market, but like it's super niche for like light novels. I don't know many people that are like, yo, I love light novels, straight up.
Right.
But it's like us being snobs, be like, I love the anime. I'm like, I love the manga, plebe. And they're like, we read light novels. And I'm like, you're on a whole nother level of being sad and lonely.
Yeah.
When you start
talking about light novels, you need to have like a fedora on you or something like that. Just it's like I read the light novels.
I mean, that disgusts me. I mean, like, how can you be that pathetic? Like, some of these dudes need to get lives. What's up, baby? I still can't believe I bought that. Like, I see that in my room. Like, why did I? The other side. I just can't believe I bought that. And like, when I go to move out and actually get a real relationship, I'm gonna be like, nah, baby, I didn't love it. I did it as a joke. She'll be like, okay, I believe you. No.
Oh, I don't even know what is this about. So you got a topic.
I can't even read.
Okay. A modern man is reincarnated into the world of a fantasy game he knows well. As Warner, the son of powerful noble, the thing is, Warner isn't the hero or even the villain. He's a background character likely to die during a climatic siege. Warner seeks out and befriends the hero, but he doesn't have the power, enough skills to be a hero himself. Unwilling to die as a latter plot point, Warner uses his knowledge of the game and his power as a noble to aid the hero and defend against evil attacks. That's when he realizes that when he does so, he saves other people who were doomed as he was. What changes the plot he thought was inevitable. As the hero's close comrade who could see the future, perhaps Warner will be a savior to those after all.
Reminds me of the NPCs in this village game must be real.
Reminds me of that Ryan Reynolds movie.
Free Guy was amazing.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm not gay. Ryan Reynolds is gorgeous.
Yes,
I would let him do horrible things to me.
That's just crazy, Nick. And yes, you're right.
Because he's every man's wet dream. Let's be honest. Come on.
Kitty Cat, I think you're onto something because that's how I usually feel too. If I'm gonna read a novel, I'm just gonna read a novel. Like, go big or go home.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on light novel 22 of Mushoku Tensei, but the voice actor AI, this one sounds like a little girl, and it's weirding me out because I was so used to, like, for 21 chapters of, like, this deadpan, like, and then they did this.
Yes. Yep. So 2022, you've passed me. So.
Oh, really? He hasn't gotten a fourth wife yet.
Oh no, but you've gotten past a few scenes, a few chapters. I mean, a lot of stuff happens in there. Like I said, if you're gonna read a light novel, Mushoku Tensei, great series.
It is. It's just kind of disgusting with his multiple wives. Other than that, it's amazing.
No, and Rodney Dangerfield had something like that. He solved it with that, like, take a number kind of thing.
Ooh, and you also find out what happens. Okay, one last thing, and then I'll shut up about it. You get to find out what's going on in Zenith's head. It's so good. That's it. I don't want to spoil it. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Back onto something we don't care about.
I don't know.
This one is simply called.
This is clearly a sub-dom relationship with 2 men, and it's a yaoi. Thanks. Next one.
No,
I don't even know. I'm just making.
Otome game. It's an otome game. So you're partially right. You got the harem. Reverse harem, I should say.
See, I say Otome. You say Otome.
Oh, I don't know.
Where's Bianca when we need her?
I would not be surprised.
Well, actually, in Japanese, it said pew 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 pew. I jumped on her live stream last night, just typing pew 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 pew, and she just giggled.
Oh my goodness.
Kitty Cat, which manga are you talking about?
I'm missing all the fun comments.
I know.
Are you talking about Obey Me? So I don't know anything about it, but Obey Me. But
whoa, wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I think he's talking about
what did I just miss?
No, Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, well, yeah, there's underlying stuff, but it doesn't happen. But he's always like sizing up his little sister. He's like, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Like I said, the main character is nothing to see yourself in or anything, but the stories are really great. Very well told story, and the character arcs are well written and everything.
Rudy's great.
There's a few moments in the series that are very cringy, and it might make or break you, whether or not you continue it. So.
Not as good as Redo of Healer, but pretty close.
All right, so this is called Obey Me. A school bell rings, a little sheep wakes up at the Royal Academy of whatever, in the demon world of Devildom.
What do you
really?
mean?
Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to still figure out that. Why is the reader a sheep in this?
We're 7 eccentric demon princes away. Okay, yeah, this sounds like it should be a steamship
it's a
title
reverse
already.
harem. Okay.
This woolly critter is actually a human exchange student, so why are they so fluffy and cute? And why can't they remember everything? Now they must figure out. And now we're getting into like some strange animal,
furry bestiality, just to cover all the bases. Reverse harem bestiality.
Yeah, we're gonna move on now.
Look, I have to say, in Seven Seas' defense, that was already a game made, and apparently it's a very popular game with a lot of merch because it comes up when I look for Twisted Wonderland merch. So, in Seven Seas' defense, it was already out, but they did decide to license it, though.
Was it based off Catherine or what?
Well, what's weird to me is like when I read, because the game popped up when I was downloading Twisted Wonderland, and like there's no sheep. So I'm like, where is this whole sheep thing even remotely coming from? Like, I'm so lost on that. So, but.
Yes, Kitty.
Yes.
Have you read all of it? Because I was caught up a year ago. It's so good. Redo has no sorries. It's from the jump, just dark and twisted. Did you see the remix with like when he breaks her finger? He's like, "Have a Kit Kat," and it's just like. So I'll share it with you. It's hilarious.
Talking about creepy stuff, I wish that they would share the promotional image that they had on Twitter because the manga cover of this is creepily cool. because like on this side, on the left side, he's human, and then on the right side, he looks like that guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, who's the one that lives down below.
Davy Jones.
Yes,
Jones?
he has that very similar face, but it's more definitely on the more creepier side, because and I think it's like was a supernatural horror or something like that they were supernatural horror. So, but it's a really interesting cover though. Sorry, when you guys talked about when Kitty Cat said creepy, it made me think of the cover.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
it's like
it
has little tentacles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What, it's got some Cthulhu vibe going on?
Yeah.
Because I'm all about Cthulhu. Throw in the private
Ooh,
chat.
I'm kind of into this now.
Mark, throw in the private chat.
Mark,
Okay.
I could see, at least based off that cover, I could see you reading it.
Yeah, totally. There you go.
Yotomo Shinjaguti.
I am like, okay, thank you.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm sold on this.
Go ahead, Nick, read it.
That is awesome. No, just the art. Hold on, let me click back on the screen. Let me take a sip of my Red Bull. We're not sponsored by.
But see, when you see the cover, like that's what they need to share here because it gives a whole other vibe.
Well, hold on. Can I share the screen? Because that's really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah. Hold up. Sorry, not share the
How did I
screen.
miss this one?
All right, now I'll read it while you. Oh wait, never mind.
Which one is it? It's the A2 whatever. Yep.
Yes,
there we go. I'm sharing it. That looks friggin' awesome.
That does look really cool.
That's beautiful.
Ooh, it's a revenge story.
Oh, so you know it's good.
Ooh, yeah. His family was murdered. He's seeking revenge. Okay.
For some reason I thought about this old Lifetime movie where this like woman poisons her husband and leaves him for dead.
You lost me at Lifetime or Hallmark, dude. 3 different plots and that's it, and they're all Christmas movies. Is the baker, construction worker, or like tech CEO gonna leave, go back to their old town?
Don't forget the foreign prince who just happens to be in the middle of the.
That one's not believable.
America.
Okay? And they recycle the same 6 actors. Do you want a white guy, a black girl, a black guy, a white dude, or a slightly older guy, or a slightly older woman, and then a cute dog or cat? And they fall in love. They all get their just desserts and never die and live in happy Christmas land. Fuck that shit. My mom loves Lifetime. Anyways, I'll read. Can you blow it up just a little? I think I'm getting old and blind. Click on the 3 dots if you're on Chrome and just zoom in. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
wow, it's so big.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
My eyes.
Nawa Ketsuga used to be a police officer until his wife and child were murdered and sought revenge by any means necessary. In a new quest for vengeance, after he is released from prison, he discovers that the mortal wound won't kill him. A confrontation with a mysterious girl shows Nara that he's eaten a fruit of the, I can't say that, tree, just like in One Piece, in the realm of the dead. And now he's an immortal monster with powers. The girl is a god of death who wants his help to fight other dangerous, it's italicized, and other dangerous immortals. Since there are many that seemed, yeah, I can't read. Since there are many that still be okay, yeah, that didn't read right. Since there may still be a seed of justice in his heart, will Nawa find the humanity again, saving others from supernatural evil? Or will the ghastly powers turn him into a monster? Saikon's Underworld Volume 1 will be released for the first time in North America on February 24th, 2024 for $15 until the inflation hits it and it's $35. And Canadian, you're fucked. It's going to be $85 because your money's not worth shit. With the series available in a single volume editions. Ebook editions will also be available on digital platforms or steal it for free at our scan website. We don't support that. We're just saying you could. Yeah.
I'll admit it was in my cart, then I took it out with that voice. No.
God, we need Nick to do audiobook
narrations.
Oh,
okay.
Need him to do it for Steamship.
Lonely Castle. Oh, dude, I would just go nuts. I could just like hit those high pitch like, ah! Well, I have people in the house, so I can't go that loud. But yes.
Fuck me, oh, Oni-chan.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Kitty.
It got real quiet, and everyone just.
Everyone left the chat.
Oh.
Did I ruin everyone's day? I came to accomplish that. See what happens when I don't sleep and I'm actually awake? Animate it. I wouldn't say it was peak, but it was pretty good.
All right. So, Lonely Castle in the Mirror. All right. So
That's what I do on a Wednesday night. You want to know why we call it the castle?
Nope.
All right. So,
I gotta mute myself.
Kokoro is a junior high school student, but after years of bullying, she becomes so anxious that she no longer goes to school. One day she's pulled through her full-length mirror into a castle in another dimension by a girl in a wolf mask. Woof woof. The mysterious girl tells Kokoro and 6 other kids that they are all competing in a scavenger hunt. If one of them finds a key that unlocks a secret room, that person will get one wish granted. As long as they observe the rules of the world, they can come and go as they please.
See,
The 7 kids gradually grow closer as they explore the castle, but the scavenger hunt is never far from anyone's mind. After all, only one of them can win and receive their heart's desire.
That sounds pretty interesting. I was not sold when they originally did that license, but that actually sounds pretty interesting.
I think I'd give that a like 1 volume, see what it's like.
Yeah.
Tranks before the next live stream.
Trank.
Have you seen me drunk? You don't want to see me on tranquilizers.
We'd have to take
It
down
kind
the
of sounds
stream.
like Alice in Wonderland meets Alice in Borderland.
That's an interesting
Minus the
mashup.
violence.
Yeah. All right.
It's just a rehashing of Finding Nemo.
Right.
Dude.
Why does
Or
this look
she.
like Outbride? This looks just like Outbride.
But it's a girl love version.
The cover's super cute, though. I will give the cover. The full cover is super cute. I was like, it's winning on cover art there.
Are you into furries? Because I'm sure that's what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna try.
You want furries? Because this is how it happens.
Well, Baz warned that she said it looks cute, but she said it's very, very spicy. So I was not ready to even
is
try
it anatomically correct with the spiky, prickly penis for a cat, or no? Because if not, I'm not reading it.
Okay, I'm back in.
You have to talk
Girl
to Baz about that. I don't know.
It needs to be
Oh my.
accurate, or I can't read it. Can I read this?
Go on.
Akaya is a wolf man who lives. Sorry, Mark just screwed me up with her straw.
You're misgendering.
Wolf woman.
Wolf man. Sorry, I just read what I want. No pronouns here. Akaya is a wolf woman who lives in the land of sheep people. While working as a butler in the royal castle, she happens to save Princess Momo. What? Life of Princess Momo. After which Princess demands that Aki be her private tutor. Momo seems sweet and docile, but she turns out to be a difficult student. Aki soon learns that the princess' fluffy exterior hides a hungry heart. Aki must deter Momo's advances, but she can only deny her wolf's instincts for so long until she mows down on that lamb chop. I was going to say something else, and I'm just like, nope.
Yeah.
So this is Snow White with red wolf hair.
Can you say wolf one more time?
Wolf.
Woof?
Woof.
That's
Wolf.
all right.
Sorry,
Wolf
I'm a chainsaw man fan.
You just can't say
Podcast.
this. It's okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
Easygoing
goodness.
territory defense by the Optimist Lord. Production magic turns into a nameless village into the strongest fortified city light novel and manga series.
That was the
Van.
description.
The fourth son of the powerful noble is the only 2 years old when he remembers his past life as a salaryman in Japan. Don't we all? I hate that. With his adult brain in his young body, sounds like a ripoff of Mushoku. He's considered to be a child prodigy until he displays the production magic skills where he turns 8. And the family favors offensive magic. The crafting skills is considered useless in battle. And Van is banished to oversee a tiny country town side by in disgrace. He runs a sweatshop. With only his personal maid and the memories of his past and his worthless magic, can Van improve the fortunes of his little village and save himself?
Nope.
Easygoing territory defense by Optimus Lord
I fell
production
asleep
turns the
during that whole
nameless
thing.
village strongest fortified city light novel volume 1 will be released the first
I'm
time
going
in
to
North
charge you
America.
$14.99 if you finish this.
You can pay me on my unfans, not OnlyFans, and I won't read it. Yeah, this sounds like trash. Like
It
next
does.
one.
I'm out.
It sounds like everything else that's like with a long title and a.
Do you like
Yeah.
isekai?
This
We've
one
got it.
is going to be good, though, because it's by the same manga as High School Debut, so you can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
The girl on the left looks kind of autistic. Just saying. Not even trying to be an asshole. I'm being dead serious. Look at her face.
I don't know. She looks drawn.
I'm gonna leave the chat now. I'll cancel myself.
Oh,
All right, so we got The Secret of Friendship. Iko and her best friend Mo couldn't be more different. Iko is shy, average-looking girl, while Mo is beautiful and envied by everyone in her high school. Though their personalities are total opposites, the bond between them is incredibly strong. Mo is mighty. Moe? I can't read. What the fuck? Anyways,
Mo.
Mo, M-O-E.
Her name is
This
Mo.
isn't Three
Yes.
Stooges.
It's Mo.
Mo.
Mo might have an
yeah,
endless
it's Roy
supply
somewhere.
of suitors, but when it comes to actually dating them, she has a condition. Her boyfriend must value Iko more than does Mo. What? More than he
Wait.
does Mo. Okay. Yeah, he's a cuck. Okay. So no one has yet been able to meet her conditions. Not until a boy named Chadushkushu appears at least. Will Iko do when her relationship with her best friend begins to change and they have a three-way and she decides that she's sexually awakened and likes women and men? Find out for
No.
$14.99.
no. That is
Ruining it.
not how you're going to work.
Stop being- yeah.
I can't wait for this one.
Me too. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be that it says it's going to be a large trim, and then it's only it's a standalone, so one volume.
Yeah.
And like high
So
expectations.
what about this kind of draws you in, or like what are you excited about it? Because
The other series.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
High school debut, awesome.
Yep.
I read the first volume of My Love Story, awesome. So it's
That's all we need.
hands
That's all
down.
we
Yeah.
need. I know somebody recently read it and said it was really good. I do think it's very interesting that you have a really strong, where it sounds like a strong female friendship, where when she gets a boyfriend, that she's like such standards that her best friend has to like and approve of the guy, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think
It's kind
that's
of like a wholesome, more wholesome like Nana, I feel like.
Oh, I haven't read Nana, so
Yeah.
but yeah, I feel like that's not a common trope that we see in shoujo manga because once the girl likes the guy, I mean she wants her friends to be cool
Yeah.
with them, but usually she got them starry-eyed. So I think this will be an interesting take to see where she goes. And like Mark said, I mean we've already read her other works. Well, we're in the process of reading My Love Story soon, so I feel like it's just going to be a win-win. I mean,
So guess who's coming to lunch period?
Me. Lunchtime at a Porta John. Yeah. I'm on fire tonight.
Long freestyle. Yes, I would actually check that one out. The World's Best Engineer. Is that one already out?
We're talking about,
Kitty cat. I'm not going to be able to unhear that now.
The manga.
and light novel.
Nice.
High school are you?
What is the header nickname for it? Zigga Zigga Ah.
All right. So the villainess who has been killed 108 times. She remembers everything. In each of her past lives, Scarlet was the despised queen of her kingdom, and each time her reign was ended by a group of heroes led by Scarlet's rival, Arisa. Scarlet never even survived beyond the age of 28. After Scarlet dies for the 108th time, all her memories of her past lives and deaths are unlocked for her 109th life. Scarlet is determined to do things differently this time, but it might not be up to her. If all those past deaths were the result of a curse, can she find a way for her 109th life to break the cycle? I don't know. I feel like this is the 109th
Why
time
start
this
at the
trope has
109th?
been.
Okay, so I said the same thing in a Discord chat, and somebody told me that 108th or 108 or 109 is a very iconic and like special kind of number in Buddhism. Because I was like, why is it taking her that long?
Yeah.
'Cause
I just don't like how you guys are belittling the poor girl. Like, it's her 109th time. Maybe she's trying to get things right and just learned. I've died too many times and I got to fix my shit. Like, just my feelings. I mean,
Yeah.
poor girl died so many times. You know how painful it is to fucking die once, let alone 108? Maybe she doesn't want to die again. Do you ever think about that?
Well, I'm not playing with this one.
Yeah, same for me.
I tried 7th Time Loop, and
how was
I
it?
liked her other past lives better than the life she was living.
Right? Yes.
So my fear
She's a slow learner.
She's a slow learner.
So my fear is that she's gonna have a different life that I like better, and that's I feel will not be as engaging as her current life that she's living.
Well, here's my question. It seems like isekais now, besides reincarnating, it's like a useless time loop. Like, why? Is that the new hot thing?
I'll check it out, man.
I think so.
And she's a villainess, so double whammy.
That is
Or she's a villainess who probably has a cat who's been reincarnated. You know, you got to hit all those check boxes. If not, it's not going to sell. And she's probably a lolly too. Like, this just adds money to it, you know?
Oh, God.
I'm a little upset that there's no Otomi elements to this.
Mm.
Ooh, you know what would make more money? If you can make a pick your own manga adventure. Like,
yeah, I was actually trying to work on something like that, like R.L. Stein's Choose Your Own Adventure.
That'd be cool.
Is the new censor version just one page?
Do it.
Oh, he's censoring all his own work now.
Oh, is he?
That's a hate speech.
Oh.
Potato.
Neck.
Oh, yeah. We started a threesome. Manga
Hold on,
series.
guys. I'm going to write stuff real quick.
I may say the names wrong, but Ria, Suzushi, and Imitio are childhood friends who have fell in love with each other. Now they share a home as a married throuple. Yes, throuple, not couple. They thrust in their coupleless love while scissoring. In the morning, Ria and Shuei commute to work at the night end, Imito cooks a delicious meal he hopes they'll enjoy. Follow their daily lives I can't fucking read anymore. Follow their daily lives as they face challenges,
Stop
celebrate
salivating.
victories. I'm just getting so hard over here. And indulge in the more intimate side of marriage together. A story about polyamory, which is bullshit, by the creator of famous married life manga Futanari H. Holy shit. This is going to be hardcore.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Is this a devil's threesome? No, thank you. Drop the cart.
Am I the only one throwing my hand up here? And if we can't see me, can we go to me like, hi? If you don't know what Futanari is, it's chicks with big dicks. Like, they'll put your dick to shame.
God.
Just say it.
Oh, God.
I've been told. I don't know.
Oh,
I've been told. Well, Ain't has some shit. Yeah, I know.
7 sleeves.
Honestly, I think this was their steamship week of licenses that they did. Yeah.
So probably give me the manga now.
I actually wasn't into that. There we go.
Holy, how many are left?
Fuck yeah, some
I'm gonna end
boys
with
love.
this one.
Can I read it?
Go for it, Nick.
All right, we have Taming Mr. How do we say it? Sakurada? Sakurada? Sakurada. Sakurada Hajime is thirsty for a girlfriend and a good time. He can't get enough of women, even though they've been steadily losing interest in him ever since his Playboy days of his 20s. A new junior in his department, Mibyo Schlick is hogging all the babes and promotions and worse. He's such a great guy. Sakurada can't even begrudge the man's success. But when Sakata awakens in a love hotel all tied up, oh yeah, he woke up with a 14-inch vibrating massive thing inside him. It's Mabato who strolls through the door. He's got a shocking revelation that plans to ruin Sakata's whole week with a marathon of kinky play and revenge. What will Sakata do, especially once he notices he's beginning to enjoy it? He's gonna come all over his face. Yuri. This would be Yowie.
Yeah.
Is it?
or
Oh
Yowie.
Yeah. They slinging that dick.
What's this? Titan's Bride, the manga spinoff?
Pass.
Ooh.
No, hold your horses.
No.
Hold your horses. I started
didn't we
reading
look
this
up-
one. Dude, this one will mess you up.
I don't know. Send me a link. Give me a link, dude. I'll read it right now. While
I
we're on
checked out some of the scans on this, and I had to stop reading. What the hell did I just read? Oh my god! Like, what's that type of video people watch where it's like, here's my wife, and let me watch. I forgot what that. Huh?
Cuckoldry.
Oh.
Cuckoldry. Cuck. Being a cuck, watching your wife get fucked by another man or woman. Yes.
Well, something like that. But the guy basically eats your husband or whatever.
Yeah, it's part of cuck.
Yeah,
it could be part of it.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's wild.
I'm
yeah, so
kind of gross, but hey,
it's scarring.
Your boat.
But I'll go ahead and read it. Deep in the tunnels of an abandoned mine lurks a demon that absorbs the power of anything it touches. The black ooze, when it consumes its first human male, it acquires both intelligence and ravenous sexual desire. Much to the distress of a sorceress who mistakenly enters its domain. The heroes who seek glory and riches in these caverns are about to learn why the monster should be feared. This thing can take corporeal form, any form it wants, and it basically eats all men and kind of does the same thing to the women. And it will dissolve people and do horrible things. So I was like, I don't know if I can read this. Nick and I have read some messed up stuff. I was like, I think I should put my foot down.
I'm looking it up now just to see, because me and you are pretty similar on the fucked up scale of reading stuff. So if it scarred you that much, I'm very curious. And I can't find it. Send me a link.
Oh.
Why are we talking about grapes?
They're good.
Go back.
Okay, I read this really quick. I saw the white mage doesn't, and I thought it said racist. I'm like, what?
Want to raise the hero's level.
I don't feel like reading anymore.
Iri Izumi was summoned to a fantasy world to defeat the Demon King, but first he needs to grow more powerful. In his quest to level up his skills, he forms a party with the voluptuous white mage Sheena. If Iri triumphs against the Demon King, however, he'll return to the world, and the love-struck Sheena has no intention of letting this happen. She'll pull out all the stops to keep him from getting stronger, including wearing sexy outfits and distracting him in the middle of battle. Will Iri ever be able to concentrate on leveling up, or will Sheena's scheme succeed? I
like how they shoehorn this in as 7 seas, and it's really just, Ghost Ship or Steamship or whatever. What's the other weird one with the flying, I don't know. They got so many ships.
We're just in.
It's because it was too inappropriate. I don't blame her. This is supposed to be family friendly. What the fuck? Why are we reading such trash? I'm offended deeply. I'm so deeply offended. And one of our kids probably woke up.
Oh. Gotcha.
I'm telling you, 7 sleaze.
Yes. I'm gonna get a few of those.
Tentacles. Hi, Laura. Welcome back.
We
decided it was got too spicy, too inappropriate.
Yeah, the themes were tentacles, dogs, and sheep. Mages, racists, holding on the minorities.
Listen, I'm gonna just share this nugget of glory with you guys. The white mage is racist.
I'm a minority, and I find that hilarious, and I'd probably check out Volume 1.
Listen, to be fair, your wife's white. You just love white women. It's okay. He's racist against his own people. He's horrible.
Oh God. Okay.
Tonight is just going off the rails so fast.
All right, those are Minecraft grapes.
G-rape.
All right. So should we talk about the story with local manga?
I have no idea about this, so you're going to have to educate me on this.
Manga.
It's so horrible. I remember a while back hearing about it, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, like.
What are we talking? I didn't read it.
Yeah, ballpark it for me.
So local manga is a localization company that gets hired to translate for manga, and after months of debt, the localization company no longer intends to settle their late payments to freelancers.
Oh.
I mean, that's what we have AI for, right? Like ChatGPT, where it can just like translate it for you. I mean, we don't need humans. Scum.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the worst part was the owner, Christopher Hepburn, back on December 9th, said that he plans to settle all outstanding payments by March 31st. But now he says we're no longer able to satisfy any alleged outstanding debts that remain.
Can they get
all those
government
people that
bailout?
got hired... Huh?
Can they just get a government bailout? Because, I mean, he'd be straight then.
Because this has been going on since last year, and it blew up because the freelancers sort of came out together, and they weren't getting paid. They were getting promised to be paid.
So they got a promissory note.
And I think there was some other stuff that was going on at that time, but it was just a nasty, horrible situation.
I feel bad for him. I'd break his kneecaps. I'd literally go to his house and break his kneecaps and be like,
I think
where's
he
my
needs
money?
more than that broken, to be honest. Like,
well, yeah, now he's hiding behind this. He says, I've done all that I personally can up to this point, including exhausting family borrowing, exhausting loan options, and exhausting personal funds. As a limited liability company, Local Manga LLC is protected from personal liability for any remaining debt once its assets have been exhausted.
Well, that is an LLC. What are they insured up to? Because it's a limited liability. What is it, 100K? And that's it. And after that, you can just like say fuck all to your poor employees, which is horrible.
I thought it interesting that when I was reading further down, and some of the freelancers were saying that it shouldn't be that bad, and that it made it seem like there was other things going on, that money might have not been going where it was supposed to be going.
Right, because there's a part here that says the local manga did not use a bookkeeper.
Yeah.
Even after announcing that he was formally stepping down from the company, Hepburn still claims personal responsibility for handling invoices and payments from 2022. Under state business laws, Hepburn may be personally liable for debts that were incurred prior to, and in some cases, after the company's formation.
I would not feel liable for putting his house out after I light on fire with a fire extinguisher if he owed me a lot of money. Just wouldn't feel liable.
The hell, man? How do you not have a bookkeeper with a business?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
It's called he's cook of the books. He ran away with the money.
And then, you know, if the freelancer, if they're already if they were, I don't know if, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not making it up, but like, if there was harassment going on, and say like that they just keep being told they should be patient, because they were saying too that it was up to the freelancer to make sure that they were getting paid on time.
But it is like that with the Americans comic market too, like Marvel, DC, and everyone else. They'll keep on deferring, and it could take you up to a year and a half to get paid for, like, say you got a $30,000 check, which is pretty big. You're not going to get that in most companies, but they will defer as much as they can until you threaten them with a lawsuit to get a lawyer to actually pay out.
That's crazy.
Because they could do it. If not, you'll just take okay, I don't have the money, and you'll just go cry.
I forgot, who was it, the major distributor that went under and basically left a lot of people hanging?
There's a bunch of them like that.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to be specific.
Wasn't it the one Dinesh owned? They got bought by like a Korean company. I mean, like, it was a Korea or like China or something. I can't.
I remember.
They did all those trash
Dinesh,
books, like Exo Man of War and stuff. They were really bad.
Yeah.
And like Quantum Memory. I can't think of the name of the company. Hold on. That's why I
think Ergo Kitty's calling it, because I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, invest a little bit of money. Hey, this stuff's going a little little off the walls. Let me get somebody in here just to straighten everything out. You know,
Yep.
only thing that comes to mind for me, in my opinion, I mean, something wrong with the books, and maybe something's happening that should not be happening.
Valiant was the company that fucked everybody over for all that money. Valiant was trash.
If also, Joseph said Soul Press. If that's who I think it is, that was another bad one. There was one they did. It's Korean light novels, and like apparently they have been stealing artwork for the covers. They didn't have the rights for some things. So, and people had like been pre-ordering titles on their website and on Amazon, as well as they had like a program where you could like sort of like how J Novel Club through their website, where it's like a membership, so you can pay and then you can read early. And they took all of it. Nobody got
that
any.
picture?
Yeah, click on that. I want to know what that is.
For a minute, not interested in that ad. Thank you.
Did
you pop up on something that has to do with anime?
I totally missed it, thankfully.
Yeah. Laura, I think this is what you were talking about earlier. It says here, one former freelancer speaking anonymously to ANN described the company's bookkeeping as disorganized. They claimed that Hepburn would give conflicting statements about the company's finances and profit margins depending on the situation. Several freelancers also told ANN last year that they were individually responsible for keeping track of their invoices and following up on payments.
Yep, busy.
Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money? I see you get money for fake mustaches, but you're ducking me, fool.
Yep, in my opinion.
Yeah, all they need to do is just like and subscribe. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Hit that like button. Everything. Share the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Comment.
Hit those things and we won't need a bookkeeper. That's all you gotta do.
Exactly.
I also think that we should get sponsors like Bad Dragon, because we talk about them. I just think it's hilarious to ruin everyone's night again.
I just want to know why I don't get free manga in the mail.
I don't either. We're not good enough.
Me neither.
People that have smaller subcons, it's all who you know. Like that's what it is.
Well, here's the thing. Have y'all tried asking?
I have.
Okay, never mind.
No response. It's like my love life's dead. What's going on with the girl to the right? She's just getting it like a zombie.
It says, this week in anime, how Inuo perfectly captures Masaki Yozoe's work.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right, let's move on to the next thing.
Yeah, because this is depressing. I feel bad for all those people.
I do too. I feel like when it first came out last year, it was so like very frustrating, and now it's just like straight depressing, knowing that they're not getting anything back at this point. At least back then they were fighting. There was a lot of attention, and now it's like there's attention, but it's depressing attention now.
Well, they could always get the same company that just get organized like they did with Image Comics and other things, just to get their fake union in there. That's pretty funny.
Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy?
We're office workers. Yeah, let's organize so we have the right to vote on what the publishers and independent creators are doing. Great idea.
And what was it? 7 C's too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
7 C's. Because Bianca and I talked about that.
Good job. Shots fired. All right, so
if I almost gave a fuck, I would care, but I don't. Thank you, though. I'm so glad you're always here, Kitty. I love you.
Are we?
So what we're going to do now, we're going to do our top 5 anime that is coming in spring 2023 that we are excited to see. So I guess we're going to start with Laura.
Yep, I just sent my link.
Nice. Private chat.
Yep.
You could have just shared screen, you know.
I like when you guys do it.
Don't try to complicate things.
Yeah, I think this is on most
people's
list.
Yep. I Galaxy Next Door. Now that I've read volumes 1 and 2,
so cute.
I'm really excited. So I told my husband, he watched sort of like a depressing anime. I was like, if you just wait 1 week, you can watch Galaxy Next Door. So I think it's going to be really good. I felt like the first volume was a tad slow for me, but I also know I'm just wanting to read something fantasy too. But the second one totally captured me over. I love how, I forget the girl's name, Okoshiki. I love how she just has these moments where she's like, this is straight out of a shoujo manga.
And then she's like, my grandma used to read them. And you're like, hell
Yes.
yeah. I love this series. This is becoming, depends on how it ends. This could be my favorite romantic comedy.
That's awesome.
Galaxy Next Door.
The Galaxy. Yeah.
Pew Pew Next Door.
Like Lexi.
No.
Yeah.
I wonder if we get to see her
I didn't go that far.
Oh yeah. What you said?
I think it's April.
April 8th is what I had last seen.
Oh, what's it streaming on? Netflix?
I think it's Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Crunchyroll.
Because this is the earliest one I know that's dropping this spring season. So
it's gonna be like Dylon, just straight fire.
Spit hot fire.
what for Galaxy Next Door?
Yeah, I'm just being an
This is
idiot.
Dave Chappelle joke.
Back in the day, yeah.
I missed the joke. I was like, what? I was like, are we on the same
Name the 5 greatest rappers of all time.
Dylon.
No, this is cute.
Okay, look, I don't watch that much anime, so here's hoping I get to watch at least some of these because
you
finding
canceled.
TV time between 2 kids and a husband that doesn't watch anime, it's probably not going to happen.
I gotta ask, is your husband dorky at all or no?
No, he's a car guy.
He's just a manly man.
He's a manly man. He's
Wish I could
into
be.
Camaros and Jeeps and stuff. So yeah,
He builds stuff. I wish I could be a builder. Oh wait, I am. Never mind.
yeah, he's
Just
got a
fucking
huge
dork.
garage. So that's his.
Oh, so he buys 1 car, you can buy 300 Manga. So it's a trade, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He brought a huge air compressor the day before he was supposed to leave, and I'm like, really?
But honey, you don't understand. The little one just didn't do it enough.
Yeah, it was on the fritz. So but how do I make this thing go?
Wait, if he's really a car guy, does he have a
Okay.
hydraulic lift in your house or no?
That's like the next
That's
project.
the next thing. That's when you know
Next
he's
thing.
definitely a car guy. Till then, I don't
Yes.
buy it. Just saying.
Yes. And I, for the life of me, try to get him to paint his cars because they all look like they're derelict vehicles. And I'm just like,
it's called
just
matte
paint
black
it.
spray paint. Matte black.
Oh yeah, the Camaro's in like 3 different gray colors. So
What year?
79.
Okay, so it doesn't have T-tops. I hate it when like people have Camaros with T-tops.
Yeah.
That shit's ugly. Anyways.
Oh really? He
my
had
trucking.
an 03 Camaro that had T-tops.
Those are
in it.
no.
It was really fun.
The,
You like
the
them?
newer Camaros until like the new ones from like the later teens are
Mhm.
ugly as sin to me. I like
Oh,
the wide
really?
body 70s cars. That's like I love my Challenger. I want a Cuda, but I don't have $60,000 for a frame.
Hmm.
Not rich.
Yeah, neither are we.
So
But I also picked a Galaxy Next Door. Look, okay, I tried reading the manga, and like Laura said, it was kind of slow. And at the time, I was reading fast-paced stuff, and I feel like I need to revisit it because, mainly because of you, Nick. Because you're
It's
like,
super
"Oh, it's
cute."
so cute. It's so. I'm like, maybe I didn't give it enough of a chance. So I don't know. I might watch the anime. Like I said, I might not because time and stuff. But if it's maybe a little faster paced, then I might.
I think it does.
Yeah.
I saw some people on Goodreads complain that now it's too fast paced in volume 2, but I liked the pacing because I don't know, even though I think it's fast, but I don't feel like it's a bad kind of fast. Like it's just
It steps up in volumes 2, 3, and 4, but I want
Does it?
5. Yeah, it's cute and like it's hard for me to give that stamp of approval and be like, I really like this, cute and worth buying. Like if I'm buying and still reading it every time it comes out, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. So I might have to dive back into the manga. We'll see.
I think
maybe if I get it on like a really good sale, I'll probably snatch up some of it. So
Hartless gives it 3 bites out of 5.
It was delicious. It wasn't like some Attack on Titan deliciousness, but I mean, we all can't be like just savory pieces of shit in my mouth.
I love how like awkward both of them are though. I was like, they're like they act like teenagers, but they're adults. Like when it comes to romance and stuff like that, like how blushy they are, and like they're just so awkward, but it's so cute.
It's true.
I did
like
the fact that they were doing like manga, like she was doing the coloring.
Yes.
I like that, and I love the
I do
fact
too.
that he is very protective of
His brother and
sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that he didn't just jump into a relationship with this, you know.
Well, he did once he got stung, but yes.
Right. I mean, yeah, but he still had like, you know, he still knew that he needed to take it slow because of his sibling. So I thought that was really cool. But
super respectable.
Yeah. So
sorry. I was just gonna say that I like the adult rom-coms. I hate the kid high school bullshit. Like, I'm so over that. I can't do it.
I like all of it.
And I like how they portray the adults later on. Like, they really are that awkward. Like, you guys are pretty much all married besides me and Carrie. But like, if me or her were to go on a date, it's probably gonna be awkward as fuck. No offense. Like, you all think about it, but like, it's awkward. Doesn't matter what age, if you're 14 or you're 48, like shit's gonna be awkward the first couple times. So it's with the will they, won't they? Is it gonna work, not work? I like it, you know.
Yeah.
We know you're working. Jesus.
Got it.
That's why you're not here to pew 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 with us. Jeez. We miss you.
All work.
All right. So we got Otakuntraining, Trader Bro, father, house husband.
Did you mention your day trader yet? Are you a day trader?
Yes. I had a horrible last couple of days. Or options trader. Lost $20 yesterday, but today I went down 170.
Oh, you ponying up real money finally?
No. It's still paper trading, but it went down 170, but I was able to get back in the positive $2. So it was a crazy day. I've not had a day like this ever in the month of half of
that was like me when I lost 4,000 in cryptos a couple years ago. I know it sucks.
Oh, no.
But that was real money.
Oh boy.
But I'm still doing good.
Wait, this is coming out as an anime?
Yes.
When?
In October.
Now
I saw something that said March on all these things, and I found out it's when they published these listings. So I had to, I'm not redoing this.
It's technically winter or fall.
Yes. So spring's not going to be the theme on here. So October release. This is from the studio that made Quintessential Quintuplets and How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Little concerned on that because if you tell from the manga, it is very detailed, very cool. I always like rave about the artwork in Under Ninja, which makes me kind of concerned because a lot of what they made doesn't look that great.
I beg to differ. The Quintessential Quintuplets are fucking gorgeous. I'm getting Miku tattooed on my face next week, okay? Best girl ever.
Don't do it.
I would say it can't be any worse than Kaiju number 8 right now. So but we will not talk
Fair
about
enough. Fair enough.
Oh my goodness.
This Under Ninja, basically you have a world of unemployed ninja.
They're not all unemployed. He's unemployed.
Oh, not unemployed. The majority of them are unemployed and just doing regular everyday things. And you have a underling who's basically just being a NEET and all of a sudden given assignments that you'll learn more about. But the manga volume 1 is about him and his daily life. And it's kind of funny. You kind of see how he uses his ninja skills to steal beer from the neighbors or infiltrate a school using his people he knows and
the neighbor toilet paper without looking at her.
Yes. A lot of funny parts, and you have a side story, I guess a side character that they'll probably meet up on this next volume.
Which one
has a really interesting story, but he's looking to be a ninja himself, and he's actually, you find out later, he's not there of his own free will, and you learn more about that. It's a great story.
Dicks.
Yeah. I can't talk too much about it because I know I'm going to give stuff away, but I got to say this gives my stamp of approval. You pick this up, I know you're going to like it.
Kitty Cat, it's awesome. All of us, I think, besides Laura, have read it. It is if you want something that's kind of dark, but not too dark, but funny too in all the wrong ways, kind of like a more adult Chainsaw Man or Dadan. It's really, really good.
And the artwork, fantastic.
It's pretty sick, but we're not going to get a new manga until later on this year?
Oh, forever.
End of the year.
Don't get me on that.
Dempa.
Well, it's Dempa, so I mean, fuck. I mean, they're good, but they got one kid in a sweatshop like putting out books. It's hard.
Yep.
It's by the same mangaka that does I Am a Hero.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Dempa,
Also
please
good
sponsor me.
series.
I'll show your shit all day. Dempa, sponsor me.
Yeah, I think the one who does Quintessential Quintuplets does Go-Go Loser Ranger.
Yep,
Mhm.
same one.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me share my screen. Sure. I love this. Hoshinoko is so good. It looks so cute. It is not cute at all.
No.
It's beautiful. This is gonna be like you're at a rave with popping colors and just beautiful in your face art, and then a dark, tragic, like gritty story that's like a mystery. I don't want to give it away, but basically the main character, what's her name? I forget. I don't know.
Al or I.
Spoiler, I dies anyways, but I mean it's the story of her children after the fact that they grew up without a mother, that she was an idol star, and plot twist, the son was the doctor that was supposed to deliver the baby, and it's an isekai too, but it's like a crime drama thriller. Like it's all over the place, but it works so well. I'm on like chapter 31. It is so good. I'd highly recommend checking it out. It's
Yeah,
I was
this
talking,
one.
so
Sorry,
good.
go ahead.
I was talking to Steph about this because she read I Know Volume 1, and I've read, I think, almost all Volume 1 and really liked it. But everybody was like, it gets more dark. And so, but Steph said that it was like, yeah, it does get dark, but it's not like overwhelmingly
It's chilling out
dark.
now. Yeah.
It's
You're
gonna be
still
good.
trying. It's still trying to figure out who actually killed her and also the doctor. They don't tell you, but then you
Right.
slowly get wrapped up in the kids' lives, and it's really good. It's good.
This is gonna be the one that everyone talks about at the end of every week.
It's the sleeper hit. It's gonna be like, you know what? It's gonna be like Spy Family before people knew that it was amazing, and it's gonna blow up, and the merch is gonna be everywhere.
The merch is already coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to duck there. There's some shots being fired.
What?
It's going to be in April on High Dive, and Bianca's going to hook Nick up with High Dive.
Oh yeah, Bianca, I need High Dive in my life because I have to watch that.
Kitty Cat, it's in English. The manga's in English.
Yep. First volume's out. I think the second volume comes out this month or next month.
That's because Nick probably grabbed it like 3 minutes before the streams.
No.
What?
She says, "Why is this in French, though?"
Oh yeah, I literally grabbed it as we were talking about it. Is it in French? Let me double check. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. I told you I can't read. Do you not know?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now.
All right, so top 5 most anticipated anime of spring 2023. My Home Hero, which comes out, I believe, at the beginning of April.
No way.
Story of a father who goes after a guy that assaults his daughter and finds both him and his family in an even bigger, much more dangerous situation.
Oh, is that the one where the dude locks the guy in the trunk and kills him, and it goes crazy from there? Yeah, but what's up with his jacket? His jacket looks scary to me.
Yeah, those are all the... I think it's like April... It is.
It seems like
April 2nd on Crunchyroll.
Nice.
Thanks, Bianca. You're my favorite. Thanks for my early birthday gift. You're the sweetest.
It seems like such a good story, but I'm afraid it's gonna be too much for me.
It's probably gonna be too violent and gory. And my voice is going out apparently. I just hit second adult puberty.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, no,
I am shocked though.
The anime, not the.
I'm shocked that Kodansha only did this as a digital manga because they just announced it in January, but it's digital only. I was really surprised by that.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to make anime out of the digital manga. That way, the print manga can catch up.
Yeah,
dude, you are so fucking tongue tied.
Here's the soul of the dead on his jacket, apparently. Oh wow.
Well, isn't his daughter still alive though? Isn't she? She
right. She was just assaulted.
He just gets the taste for blood and murders her too for kicks and giggles.
That's so horrible.
I lust for blood on my
causes a domino effect.
The manga cover is so engaging though. I'm like, this doesn't really show you all of his pain that he's feeling. Because that manga cover, when I saw it, I mean, it was like instantly grabs you. You can just see the emotion on his face. And I'm like, I mean, the jacket does look cool, don't get me wrong, but like I'm not seeing the pain here that the father's feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kodansha just needs to do away with their app and just print all the digital stuff they got.
Well, you can make more money by not printing anything and selling digital goods. It's the best idea ever.
Right. And then deciding to print them so they get you twice.
This is true. And you're going to pay full price since, they do the digital at $10.99.
Yep.
And on top of that, I'm now at the point where if I've read the series digitally and it's a canceled series, I will not buy it. Like Ashimano or whatever it is. So good, I won't buy it.
I won't buy it either.
But it was a great series.
I know. When I found out it was canceled, I was like, it looks so cool too.
Yeah. I don't want to get all wrapped up into it and then there's no end.
Yep.
I can't do that to myself.
That's what I did with
the manga art is so much better. Or the manga cover.
Are you talking about for
My Home Hero?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. See, isn't it engaging? Like that was actually why I wanted to check it out, because I'm like, okay, this is it.
Laura, your pick is too violent for me.
Look, this is like the only violent anime I watch.
I know, I was shocked when I clicked on it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I love Demon Slayer. I love it. This is the only anime that I've watched by myself. I don't like watching anime by myself usually, but this one, I'm like, Demon Slayer is my exception. I was like, I'll take all of the flying heads just for Tanjiro, even though he's not my favorite character. But yeah, this is the one shonen anime that I always really look forward to. I mean, if I catch up on One Piece would be it, but I'm super behind. So Demon Slayer is that. I don't have much to say because I didn't go to the theater to go see it early because
I did. The first one, not the second one.
Yeah, after they rolled it out in episode format, I was like, why should I go to the theater?
I know that annoyed me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why? How was the bath scene? Was that steamy or no? I heard people like raving about that.
Ooh, between who?
There was a bath scene of one of the girls.
The girl right here in the lower left.
Oh, in the second movie. I didn't see the second movie yet.
Yeah, that was in the manga, I remember.
I don't feel it was probably super steamy in the manga because look at what's his name?
The one Rangoku? Is that the one that has like 3 wives? No, he's the one that died.
No, Tengen.
I mean, the night and day difference between how they look in the anime and the manga is the most shocking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I would say this series is beautifully done as far as the animation goes, the music. I'm still listening to some of the music on my phone.
Me too.
The plot, and some of the writing takes me out of it sometimes.
Is it because you hate Michael Jackson?
Yes. No.
Oh,
no. Like some people should be dead, and all of a sudden they're alive because reasons. And
plot armor.
Guess what? It's the manga.
Yeah, I know.
They're fighting fucking demons. What else do you want? Plot holes?
At least have it somewhat believable. I'm like, okay. It's like, no, I didn't die. Apparently, I could just move my internal organs. I'm like,
okay. You do have a point there, Bo, because I did think the same thing. I did think that was pretty weird.
And somebody gets poisoned, and it's like, oh, he stopped his heart. That's how he stopped the poison from circulating. Okay, how did he get it out?
I can't do that. Yeah.
Or Nezuko can get older. Like they just do that so they can fetishize and sell the shit out of it to older men, so they don't have to feel creepy later.
But I feel like the animation did make up for.
Animation's pretty as hell. It's beautiful. Yeah. I will give the animation beautiful.
Like I said, the artwork, the music, everything, the sound effects, everything goes so well. It is a great watch. But when you look into it, when you actually start listening to it, like. I don't know. It takes me out of it.
Look, I'm just here for Rengoku. I mean, we won't comment about the lack of Rengoku in this one, but I love the film. I hate crying in movies, but I've seen that movie 3 times because the music and then Rengoku and like the whole thing. I'm just like, it's so good.
Yes.
So I'm hoping. I've heard that this arc is a lot more violent than the previous arcs.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's gonna be good.
Speaking of violence, you finished Cyberpunk yet?
No, because I went on to fluffy campfire cooking. What is it? Campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill, which is so good.
I like it.
Yes.
It's something to turn my brain off to and watch. So
It's so I really hope that Yen Press license it. It was very I didn't think it could work, but it works. And it's been isn't today the last episode for the season?
Oh, I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen it for the past 2 weeks. I haven't checked in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really sad that it's over. So no, Nick, I haven't. I went on to fluffy stuff and I just haven't. And then I watched Betty Daddies. I'm so slow on my anime watching.
But we told you though, like Cyberpunk ends on such a bittersweet love story. You'll like it.
I just
You
watched
will.
episode 1 of Spy Family, so Laura, you're not that far behind.
What?
Oh, really?
It's fucking blasphemy.
Instead of watching Cyberpunk, I went back and watched Yona the Dawn episode 1. Nick,
Nice.
I'm so mad.
kidding.
I want another season of that.
So have we all finally read Yona Volume 1?
not yet. I haven't read it yet. I got it. I found it for $4.99.
Bro, stop being a copycat. You just
Nice.
copied me. You're like, oh, Nick's reading it. I'm gonna read it.
Did you know? I just found this out the other day from Instagram that the same voice actor of Sinha is also, what's the guy's name in Demon Slayer that Tanjiro breaks his wrist in the beginning because
Rob
he pulls
Schneider.
I don't know. But that guy
No.
and then Noya from Haikyuu, that they're all the same voice actor.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did not know that. I was pretty shocked. I have the reel saved, but it says a bad word in it, so I didn't know if I should share it on mine since I usually don't do that. But I was just like, some of my best guys are having the voice acting by the
Same.
same character.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Stephen
Stephanie.
Loafer.
Even Loafer. I mean, this friend group is so fun. So I feel like it would be a fun anime to watch. And I just like the difference between I forget the names, but the main female character and the main male character. They're just so different. She's a country bumpkin and he's like a city boy. And she's trying to learn the ropes of city life and stuff. So I think it'd be really cute. I've only read volume 1 too, so I need I have all the rest that have come out. I just haven't read it, so
I've only read volume 1 too.
yeah. But it's so cute.
It is. It is.
Yeah, for me, I always do dub just because I can read and do other stuff at the same time.
Blasphemy.
I will say sub has better quality. I will say
Yes.
that, but dub I just do mainly just because I can do other things while watching.
You gotta wait a day to a week to get the sub. I mean the dub.
The dub, yeah.
I can't wait that long.
That's fine. I have plenty of things to do in between then.
Yeah. I mean, I do dub mostly because if I want to read, I just go read the manga. So
Mhm.
For me, I fall in love with whatever I first watch. Usually,
Yeah,
like
that's
voice
me.
cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the truth.
There's only been a few anime where I'll watch it and I love it, but like some of like the acting is just so over the top, loud, just like high pitch, like and you're like, oh, shut the
Mhm.
fuck up.
yeah,
The high
that's
pitch.
true. Like if the
shrill-
dub voice acting's really terrible, I will go to sub
Yeah.
because
That's why I switched from dub for One Piece to sub, because certain voice actors on the dub for One Piece were like grating on me.
yeah.
What's up?
All right, Bo.
All right,
forgot this
Shangri-La
game.
Frontier.
Oh, I was just saying, I forgot this is again anime too.
Yeah, I think this is an
Oh.
October release as well. Ignore my notes. I was just being lazy and just like, yeah, sure, this.
Best.
Studio C2C. Oh dear God, I can't remember why I wrote that. Oh yeah, because everything that I saw them do, I've never heard of, and everything looked tacky or horrible. And the only thing I actually watched is Handyman in Another World. I'm scared because this is a great manga so far, and it's about. I know nothing about this series. It's really great. It's basically one of those video game series. This guy plays nothing but horrible video games, and that's what he enjoys in life, just figuring out these things. And he is actually taking on the perfect game. Like someone's finally got him out of that whole stop playing trash, play a real game. And he went into this new world. I was about to start Handyman yesterday, and basically he's able to figure stuff out that other people haven't been able to. Like you remember in what's that movie? Well, anyways, he figures out how to bring out one of the bosses, like right from the get-go. And it kind of shows what happens from there. If I'm not selling it that well, but I gotta say this one I've actually read cover to cover like multiple times already. I love it. That's all I can say about this one. I love it. But the studio that's covering it has a lot. They got a lot to do because I don't see from what they've done before is going to work for the series.
Is that Studio C2C?
Yeah.
I have never heard of them before.
I looked them up and I was like, I don't know any of these series. The only thing I've seen is that Handyman in Another World. I've seen like maybe 5 minutes of one.
So I hope for the best for you then. I hope for the best for you.
All right, Nick, what's your next one?
Huh? Me? What?
Nope,
No,
it's Nick.
Nick.
I thought Nick potatoed.
Oh.
I was like, oh, yes.
What?
Deathplay.
What
Deathplay. It is an isekai where a death god gets reincarnated back in current times. And it's kind of like a whodunit murder type of thing while they're trying to kill. I can't describe it. I don't want to give it away. It's really good. And I think, what are they on volume 8 now? They're pretty decent sized omnibus, and it's a really good series. I like it. It's different.
I keep wanting to pick this manga because the spines kind of look like Dead Man Wonderland spines.
Yeah.
Like the font and stuff. I'm just like, I feel like I need this because I like Dead Man Wonderland, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Death Note if you didn't have a shitty Death Note to write in, and it's just like more action packed.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be cool with the edgy like Hot Topic kids that don't exist anymore.
Still Hot.
Have you been to a Hot Topic lately? They're horrible.
I don't want to grow up.
Yeah, now
Get
it's
rid of their
all like,
buttons.
they're trying
What are
to
they
be
gonna
all
do when
like weed
Funko Pop
stores.
goes out of business? Because Funko Pop has like about $500,000 left in their coffers, and they're out of business.
Really?
Yeah.
Galaxy Next Door.
Yay!
You pretty much heard this already multiple times on the stream, but yes, Galaxy Next Door is my my next most anticipated anime of the spring.
Remind me, when's this coming out?
It is April.
Next week.
Hold on,
I thought it was April 8th, but it said April 9th. I'm like, oops.
I
think
I gotta go tinkle. I'll be right back. Bye, guys.
Could have. You were already gone. Why'd you come back to say that?
Skip and Loafer comes out April 4th.
I hope you forget to shake.
God, I can't, guys.
Out of control.
Just the tip.
Go. You're gonna pee your pants.
Oh,
You keep coming back.
I can't breathe now. I know it's April. I just don't know when. I thought it was on this list I had pulled up, but it's not. By the way, Skip and Loafer comes out April 4th on Crunchyroll.
Oh, wow. So that's the soonest one then.
That's next week, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Next, what,
All right.
Tuesday? Wednesday?
I think.
All right.
All right, Laura. Let me pull yours up.
Laura.
Okay. Yes, Sacrificial Princess. So
Yay.
excited. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts supposedly is supposed to be coming to Crunchyroll on April 20th. I have very high expectations for this series. I read the manga, the whole series, sometime late last year. One of the most impactful reads that I've read just because of the themes, how it talks about racism and how the main character was named Sarifa, how headstrong she is, and how she is a human living basically among these beasts, and her reactions to people, and how she just does not lose, I want to say lose sight of the main goal, but I don't think that's worded right, especially if you don't know that in context. But I really loved her as a heroine. And again, I just really love the themes very much. I just feel like they're so relevant right now. And I'm like, if there's one manga that everybody should read, it should be this one just because of the themes. I feel like it just reminds people that race does not matter and that we can, as cliche as it sounds, we can all just love one another and have less hate in the world. So very high expectations. I've really liked what I've seen so far of the trailer and the teasers. The voice acting was perfection, and I think it's going to be really, really good. I hope it does and is, because that will be a huge letdown if it does not. So
I'm digging the animation or the artwork.
It's got like ReZero feel to it.
Yeah, it does.
Really
Like
cool.
wondering, it's like, it feels familiar.
No, she is not. The one that's racist. I forget his name. Do you remember his name, Mark? He's the
Anubis.
Yes, he is
The
very much
dog-like guy with the handkerchief over his face.
And then you could say the beasts are very much racist against Sarifa for sure.
What is it about this racist tonight? Racist. Everything's racist.
She's a racist.
Yeah, the animal kingdom doesn't like the humans and vice versa, and they keep separate from each other.
They're more like species racist.
Yeah. The only reason she's probably not is because, like, this is not a spoiler. She's a sacrifice that's going to be coming to the King of Beasts, and so she's already prepared to die. Like, she doesn't really have anything else to lose. Her family didn't care for her. So I don't think she has any kind of negative racial view towards the beast in general because of that.
Gotta say, you saw me at Ready to Die, one of Biggie's best albums.
Oh wow.
Insomniacs After School. I mean, it looks super cute. I bought volume 1 of the manga. I think it just came in like a week ago or something. I still haven't read it, but it looks fun and cute and adorable.
It does. This is the stargazing one, right? Or astronomy, right?
Yeah, I think they go outside and look at the stars, and they just hang out because neither one of them can sleep because they're insomnia, and they just hang out after school and just do whatever, I guess, as far as I know. And I feel like there's probably a romance that blossoms in between the two main characters. So.
Or don't ruin it. It's coming up.
I was wondering if there was a romance.
Yeah, I feel like there is because of like some of the panels that I've seen in the manga. So yeah, it looks cute.
Okay.
It says it's going to air April 11th.
Sorry, I got a text from my buddy. He's homesick, but he said, I finally got into Game of Thrones. I'm like 6 seasons in, and I'm so happy. I love this thing. And I text back
now. Till the end.
I text the group. I was like, how do we tell him?
God damn it.
Oh.
Let him be happy for a few more days.
Well, I meant God damn it because I picked Machuca Tensei too.
Yes. Again, it's not spring, it's summer.
And Anthony says Hell's Paradise and Heavenly Delusions comes out April 1st.
Hell's Paradise is so good.
Man.
Fuck yeah.
April's gonna be good. This whole year, man. April and July just
banger.
Gonna be good.
We're also getting Go Loser Ranger. We're getting just so many good things.
Yes.
I'm so excited about Kaiju number 8, but now I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we shouldn't even bring that up. We might just get depressed after this.
Yeah.
Man.
So season 2 is finally here or coming. The trailer or bits that I've seen like posted look good. What a little bit of a trailer that I saw actually gave me hopes that there's a scene that's going to pop in there. If you have read ahead, there is a bar crawl like chapter or a couple chapters that happens here where you get to see him kind of he's gonna be upset after what you've seen in the season finale. He's upset. He kind of makes up with this guy that's been kind of bullying him, and they kind of go on a bar crawl, and it's hilarious.
Going to the red light district.
Yes.
Woo, woo.
I absolutely love that chapter. Can't wait for it.
Can I preface this? I'm going to kind of spoil it. For like probably the next 2 to 3 seasons, yes, he hooked up with Eris, and now he's got erectile dysfunction, and it's going to be hilarious. I shit you not. This is how weird the series is. He gets ED for like probably 4 light novels until he gets back with someone else.
And they actually make it sound like aw.
But you feel bad for me, like Rudy's not a scumbag anymore, and no, he becomes a scumbag.
Yeah,
he's like slanging dick to 3 wives.
No, I thought it was that they wrote it well because they tied that to him at the end of season 1. Ares leaves him, and now he has it in his head that if he gets too close to somebody, they're just gonna leave. So that's where
pretty tragic.
Yeah.
Aww.
So, but yes, I'm excited for this season.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
Well, just all my shit's getting picked. This one, I know nobody's got this one.
Yeah, I got your brother's number. He told me what you were doing. No.
Konosuba Explosion in Otherworld. It is all about Megumin. Or is it Megumi or Megumin? I can never say Megumi. Finally, someone told me how to say it.
What's it, Megumi?
Megumi is she's amazing. She's so cute. She's fun. This is her backstory about how she falls in love with explosion magic and how she gets her kitty, and it's a demon, and it's awesome. And it's gonna be cute and fun, and I love it. And it's gonna be really pretty too. Like, and it's probably gonna be funny as hell because Konosuba is just funny. Like, it's one of the few things like I've watched with my mom around. She's like, "It's kind of funny." I'm like, "Yeah, it's offensive, but it's funny. It's just stupid, dumb fun."
Oh, I thought Konosuba was coming back, or was it both?
Both. Well, season 3 just got announced, but this is a spin-off, and she also has her own spin-off series. It's I think she's got 5 manga out right now. But yeah, it's super cute, and it's just all about her. What the fuck is it? Like her magic demon clan or whatever. It's cool. It should be fun. Yeah.
All right.
What?
He does not check
Fair enough.
Into his
Fair
knees.
enough.
What chapter was this in?
I
don't think it was that, but he was looking at some.
I mean, he sniffs panties and steals Roxy's panties all the time, but I mean, it is his goddess.
There is. Yeah, he does some like kind of spoiler, like something bad bad happens, and it kind of leads him down a dark path, and he does some questionable stuff too. So I would say there's a few. Back to my comment, there's a few things that kind of really. I mean, if you can get past it, it's a great series. But
it's a good series.
It's pretty. The hills are pretty.
It dips in and out of being dark and then playful and dark and playful and fun. If you can get past that, like if you read Berserk or anything like that, it's a walk in the park. So it's not as bad as he makes it sound. But the writer is not afraid to have Rudius be a free spirit. That's the politest way to put it. Politest way without being too sexual.
All right. My next one, I skipped over the one I was going to do because somebody already picked it, but I didn't want to do 2 in a row that were already picked. So we were going with The Devil's a Part-Timer, Season 3.
3's
They call it 2, but it's,
It's 2.5, like Spy Family and everything else that gets like a half a season later.
It's a reverse isekai where the villain ends up getting teleported to our world and he becomes the top employee at McDonald's. And he's living life as a human that actually likes it. Yeah, that's what they call it in the anime.
I love it. McDonald's.
It is super cute and fun.
Unbeknownst to him, the hero has also transported herself there to hunt for him.
And they are together from the future.
They do.
It's super cute. It sounds like dark and it's gonna be like hardcore. It's just it's not even a rom-com. It's just a comedy that's just like super wholesome and cute with some action.
I'm on the beach episode with them. I stopped there and I started watching other things, but I just haven't been back yet. I don't know what it is. I thought the little girl was funny, but I don't know why. I think I'm blaming her as to why I'm not.
I kind of trailed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be sometimes like distracting from the plot.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past where they went to the theme park together to spend time with her, and I was just like, I can't finish this.
I just like the banter between the hero and the villain.
I like the side characters better. They're funny as shit.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
butler, he is
Like his-
super funny.
Yes.
Or the hacker that just sits at home all day and he's just like, I got nothing to do. Just...
The butler acting like the housewife to the villain. He's just like, I
Yeah.
do nothing but clean all day.
And he's like a demon general, and he's just a little bitch.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He's a badass. And he's just like doing house chores. It's so, and they're in a 1-bedroom, like tiny Japanese apartment. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And then then they find out more people from their world are there, and then more of them end up moving in with them or moving next door to them.
And they're supposed to be like enemies with each other, want to kill each other, but they're all just getting along, chilling in another world instead of wanting to kill each other, which is really, it's a juxtaposition, but it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds really funny.
It is. You would like it. And it's not just, yeah, he's a demon, but I mean, there's like regular people that just have powers, but I mean, it's
Yeah, and it's
something
just
cute
fun
that you
to
would
see
like.
him.
Okay.
He just likes what he's doing. He likes working at the McRonald's. He likes.
He's not even a
being
manager.
human.
He's just like completely sweet and nice. Like he's got coworkers that he's friends with. Like he's got a girl.
Employee of the month.
The girl
Yes.
up in the upper left-hand corner, she has a crush on him and wants to date him. But then like the little kid comes out of nowhere. She's like, "You're a father?" He's like, "No, it's not my kid." She's like, "Daddy." It's so funny.
I'll have
Oh,
to
man.
tell my husband about this one. See if
You
his,
could even watch it with your kids. It's that like not super
Yeah.
violent or disgusting. Like it's wholesome.
Wow.
I forgot. What does he call his bike?
His bike is
bicycle.
his baby. Like before it gets destroyed, or the new bike.
Well,
I
the one
forgot.
before it got destroyed. He calls it his steed.
Where
He had
do
a
you,
name for it.
I thought it was something like lightning related. I can't remember.
where do you guys watch it at?
It's on Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
Before that, I watched it on what's the defunct one, Funimation.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an older series. I think there's like 20 manga for it too, because this came out I
Jeez.
think in like 2017 or 18, and then they just did it last year for season 2.
Oh, speaking of, I just thought I saw Food War Volume 1 of all things in Barnes and Noble a couple days ago. I was kind of blown away. I was like,
Whoa.
I've not seen Food War.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Up to my mind.
All right, so we are going to Laura next.
Yep, there's mine.
All
sorry.
right.
Haiku season 9.
Yep, Kaiju number 8. I'm a little bit nervous. I was like,
After what you said about that last season, yeah.
Oh no, she was like not happy.
yeah. So
I just made it up. There's really 8 seasons. I just pulled 9 out of my ass. I was serious.
loving Yamada at level 999. I'm so stoked for this. I read the manga last month, and then I read it all the way like all the chapters available. And then I went back and I reread the manga again. I love this series. It's super chill, like just super chill. I mean, I don't know how the romance is very sweet. I really like the gaming aspect, and I just think it's a fun series. Like I don't know what else to say. That it's just, I think it's going to be one of these very chill romances. Yamada is very chill as it is anyway, and Akane has a very bubbly personality, and it is a like very low age gap because he's a senior in high school and she's like a sophomore in college, I think, or a freshman in college. So there's a maturity, I feel like, to their growing friendship relationship that's really nice. And I love all the friends. The friends are everything, and it's great.
Ooh,
Is it a slice of
maybe
life
we'll
or
get-
rom-com?
It's very slice of life. Like I would honestly
no.
say this is one
Yeah.
of the most chillest shoujo manga I've ever read. Like some people I could honestly say feel that I could see people saying that they would feel it's boring because there's not a lot that happens, but I really just still enjoy it anyway. Like I didn't find it personally boring. There's enough gaming aspect in there. They have great communication, so you're not getting all this drama. There was like almost a potential love triangle, but it gets cleared up really quickly. So I just appreciated that it's a low-key stress-free series. Like that is the biggest thing. Like I think there was only one time I felt like genuine angst, and that was it. So
Are they both gamers or? Or...
Yeah, well, the premise is that Akane has been dating this guy. She was really serious about him. He breaks up with her for somebody in this game called Force of Savior. And so she's like, okay, I've spent all this money on this video game. I'm going to go just do my best and sort of make him jealous. And that's when she meets Yamada, who's really good, level 999. And she's like, she's sharing her problems, and he's like, I don't care. And so
Yeah.
That sounds like a typical gamer dude. I don't care.
Yeah. And so there's a real life event to celebrate this game. And so she's like, I'm going to go and make my ex-boyfriend jealous. That's where she runs into Yamada. And she's like, just pretend to be my boyfriend kind of thing. And they sort of they don't hit it off because she gets super wasted. He takes her back to his house. Nothing happens. But she's like, oh my goodness, I don't, everything just backfired pretty much. And the only reason they start talking is because the necklace her ex-boyfriend gave her falls off at his house and he breaks it. So, and they are in the same guild in the game, and they just eventually fall in love, and that's the whole story.
What's the name of this one again?
Loving Yamada at level 999.
Here's hoping we get this in print since we're getting an anime.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, when is it coming out?
Hoping. I mean, you can legally read it on Mangamo. They have the first 35 chapters where you can read, I think it's nightly. And I did that last year, and then I reread it. I finally paid the $5 to get all the chapters to read them all at once. And I read it in 2 days. And since I reread it, it's just, I don't know, I think it's just nice to have that series that has a nice romance with the good communication, and there's no stress. And the art's really, really pretty.
You almost sold me on until you said it was slow. I was all about this, and then it's just, I can't do slice of life slow.
Yeah, I honestly feel if you did not like the slowness in the Ice Guy, I don't foresee you liking the slowness in this one, unless they super speed it up. I don't know what they're gonna do. There is way later on in the series, there is how do I say it? A very non-graphic sex scene, and a lot of people are hoping that will get shown. But I'm
I'll watch it.
What do you mean by non-graphic? I don't understand.
Again, it's non-graphic, so nothing is shown or anything.
He leaves her in the bedroom, and they cut to the next day.
That's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's very strongly implied. So
same thing with Redo of Healer. They don't show penetration.
Well, he gets shirtless, and that's pretty much it, and then she's in the bed.
Spicy.
So take it as you will, I guess. But I'm if people really want that, I'm you got a long way to go to get to that point, because that's well over the 100 chapters. So
gotcha.
But it's really, that's the only spicy scene in the whole manga. So
got it.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble on that, but I love this series. I love it. It's just nice. Very chill. So if you need something chill, slow romance, I would definitely recommend that one.
I love how passionate you are.
Yeah. Man nipples.
Dude, they better be bigger than pepperoni slices. If not, I just can't deal with it. It's not hot enough for me.
Wow.
Oh.
So much wow. Oh.
Heard about this one.
Wow.
Heavenly Delusion. I feel like nobody is reading this.
Yeah, what is this?
Huh?
What is this? I just literally heard about the anime 3 days ago, and I didn't. There's a manga?
There's a manga. It's put out by Denpa, so it's very slow. Huh? Oh gosh.
Thank you for making my night tonight.
It's criminally underrated because I feel like nobody's reading it, and it's just so good. It's a really fun sci-fi series that's just shrouded in so much mystery. And you've got monsters, you've got this group of school kids that are held behind this wall, and they have school and stuff, but they're not allowed to go on the outside or the other side of this big, huge wall. It's kind of
a concentration camp.
No, not really. I mean, they're not mistreated or anything, but it's kind of Oh, what's that one?
The Berlin Wall.
Attack on
Neverland?
Titan, like meets like
Oh.
the Promised Neverland, I guess.
Oh.
As far as like the school kids situation.
Are they delicious?
Huh?
Are the kids delicious?
No.
You said Promised Neverland. I was sold on demons eating children. I was like,
It's anyways, there's some shadiness that is happening inside the walls, and we don't know like what really is going on. Some of the kids are snooping around the facility, and then you jump to this other situation where there's these people in this apocalyptic setting, and it's these two right here, and they are trying to make it to this place. I think they call it like heaven or heaven something. They're trying to make it to this place where they can be safe. Anyways, there's monsters, and there's like this really cool weaponry and like laser technology. Don't know where that comes from, but there's a lot of mystery and stuff going on. But it's really good, and yeah, I just highly recommend it if you're into like sci-fi series that has like a comedy like edge to it. And just some things are just like totally random and off the wall, and it's
no pun intended.
But yeah, so you kind of got like these two groups that you're watching, and I don't know if they're, because they kind of look similar. The kids look similar to these people on the other side of the wall. So I'm wondering, what are they, clones or what's going on? So
I can't believe that this has 6 volumes. I had no idea that this had a manga until like Sitchell just recently.
I will check it out, Mark. You made me almost want to watch it. I may try it.
Yeah.
It's what, April 1st, according to what Anthony said.
Big April Fool's.
Do we know what it's going to be on? Is it on Crunchyroll or
Disney Plus?
Yep. Well, also Disney Plus doesn't put shit out until way later, which sucks. So if it's Disney Plus in Japan, we'll probably get it like 3 to 6 months later, like we did with Summertime Rendering, which sucks.
Yeah, Denpa's so slow with these releases, and I feel like that's why people aren't picking this up. So
well, if it's any encouragement, according to Amazon, the 5th volume comes out in May, and then the volume 6 should be out in July.
Well, the 5th volume was supposed to come out in January or February. It said that it was out of stock. And I'm just like, how is it out of stock? Because I had it pre-ordered.
The 3 kids in the sweatshop aren't fast enough with their little hands.
Man, the girl with the Sanpaku eyes was delayed. Like volume 4 was delayed by like almost a year.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? It's still not on Right Stuff. Like, I'm like, nobody's going to know about that volume 4's out unless you're following on Amazon. Because that's the only reason I found out about that. Well, I ordered mine Barnes & Nobles, but like volume 5's already up for pre-order, but only on Amazon. Also, Loving Yamada does not have an announcement of where it's going to stream, even though April 2nd, we're supposed to be getting it. I forgot to mention them. I was like, how does it even work? But anyway.
Yeah.
I did think it was a little bit weird that it was back-to-back month release. I was like, that just sounds fishy. That's so sad. That's so sad to say that.
All right, Bo.
All right. Byron.
He's like all the way in October and like winter and fall, but
this one I couldn't find a date. It just said fall, so yeah, fall. By Studio Madhouse, they did Parasite in the first season of One Punch Man, not the second.
I like the emphasis on that.
Madhouse does beautiful stuff, and Fryron is just so good.
Yes, I think we're supposed to be doing a stream eventually one day.
Yeah, we should, and I won't be drunk, so it's totally cool.
So I'm actually caught up to volume
7? Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely loved the mage exam arc. I absolutely loved. If you don't know anything about this, give it a try. You get the perspective of an elf who lives for like thousands of years and kind of get her perspective on things, because what is a lifetime to us is like a blip to her. So she can meet you and hang out and then leave to go look for something in the forest and spend years there and come back and you're like an old person.
We're like a housefly to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it should be beautiful. Like it's a
Yes.
great series. I think everybody here read it or no?
I've read volume
Yes.
1.
Yeah.
Volume
Did you like it or
I'm
no?
on 5, so I have to get to 7, but I'm on 5 now.
It's one of the few things that I think me and Bo can agree on, that it's actually beautiful. It's fun. It's a little bit slower, but it's wholesome. And like, I don't do wholesome ever. And it's not a slice of life, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is a slow pace. It picks up. The anime is probably going to have to jump a little bit further. I just hope we don't get stuck with like an OVA type of situation where they try to rush an ending or just add filler bullshit. And then
Yeah.
we're like, wow, this
I
sucks.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could. They're at a point where they could easily.
They could
kinda
squeak
just-
out 2 seasons.
Yeah, easily. I mean, the mage exam itself can be maybe possibly stretched to one of a mini season.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, of course you're.
I don't know how to do anything. I'm fucking tired.
What'd you
We'll get
choose?
through it quicker.
Oh, okay. No one chose this one yet, so and it's the only one I got left.
I was hoping you got that one. That was
I did. I got it. Yeah, it's a good one. Just not that one. The other one. Yeah. I just didn't get anything pretty. So
Anticipation's killing me.
Dang it!
I purposely didn't pick it because I had a feeling Nick.
I asked before we came on the show live if anybody picked Hell's Paradise, and no one said they did, so I picked it. I don't know when it comes out. All I know is I've read all 13 chapters.
April
all 13
1st.
April 1st.
Yeah, Hell's
Oh,
Paradise
that's
is good.
Saturday.
No.
And Gary I can't say his name. How do you say his name?
Main
Amber?
character.
Kimbimaru,
main
Abimaru, I don't know.
Gimbar? Yeah.
Whatever.
Manga.
Gimbaru is a badass. He's basically an assassin that just wanted to settle down and leave the village with his wife, with his assassin clan.
He's
They
John
didn't
Wick.
want to, so they sent him to die, and he can't die. So he now has to go to a like a foreign island almost to get the emperor a elixir of everlasting life. And there's a bunch of monsters and crazy, trippy, weird shit, and it's gonna be badass. If you like,
He
action
basically
adventure-
goes to Jinjito Island.
yeah, it's Samurai John Wick. That's what it is, dude. He's so strong. He can stop a fucking katana with his neck and just be. He can be lit on fire. He can have his neck broken. Dude, don't die. It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
And it's
know?
gonna be pretty.
Really, yeah, it's gonna be really pretty because
Yeah.
Studio Mappa.
Mappa's getting all the
The
hits.
visual
Yes.
amazing. All right, Nick already brought this one up, but this was on my list too.
Oh, okay. This is one called The People, right?
It's
It'll
not
be a
this way.
sleeper. It's a pretty good series. Have you read it yet, Carrie?
No, I haven't read it.
Oh, it's good.
I saw the trailer and I was like, "This looks really good." Now I want to pick up the manga.
Yep, there's 8 volumes out right now for it. So yeah, I've been picking it up and reading it for the past like 2.5, almost 3 years. It's coming out slowly. It's like that quarterly, a little bit more than quarterly schedule, but it's good.
Mhm.
Better
It
than
looks really
Dimple.
interesting. The visuals look amazing too. So, yeah. So, all right. Who's next? Laura, do you have yours in there
Yep.
already?
Ooh, I like
am
my
ready.
early preview when I click on it. What is this? Oh, okay. I clicked on it. I was like, oh yeah, okay. That doesn't surprise me.
Okay, Laura, what is this?
The reason why Ray Leanna ended up at the Duke's mansion. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This is technically a manual that was turned to an anime, but
Oh, okay.
the first volume totally surprised me. Ray Leanna is basically, she's been reincarnated into this book that she has read. Like, it is sort of horrible because she gets pushed off a building. And then that's how she ends up here. And so she, if I'm remembering right, not getting this confused with a different story, she knows that she's going to die by this man that supposedly is her fiance, that he's going to kill her. So of course she's going to do what she can to get out of it. She goes to Noah, who's the hero, who's a really shady character, and she proposes a deal to him. She's like, I know that you're trying to do spoilery things. I won't say what those things are, but she knows he's trying to do certain things that are good for him, bad for other people. And she's like, if you just agree to be my fiance, then I won't say anything. So she uses the knowledge that she had from the book to sort of help give her the upper hand. But Noah makes her feel like she does not have the upper hand because he's very, I don't know if conniving is the right word, but he's very, very smart and very secretive. And so she doesn't always know if she's actually having the upper hand and just playing into his hands. But they end up sort of having feelings for one another. It hasn't gotten really far romantically, but she's a really strong heroine, and the humor in the series really surprised me. And it's been just a really engaging and funny story. I love how she can hold her own. Sorry, I started about the comment because it's so true. Has some great side characters. The white-haired dude, his name is Adam. He is a precious little cinnamon roll. I'm very excited to see him animated in the series. But I've really enjoyed what I've seen of the teaser or the trailer, both of them, and just how everybody sounds. And one of my favorite, I don't remember if she's Korean or Japanese. I know she can speak both languages fluently, but she's going to do the opening song. So I was even more excited about that.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so we're moving on to Marg.
Yes, Princess and the King of Beasts.
Yes.
Really good manga series. Such a great politically driven shoujo series. And as Laura talked about, all the like racial topics and things like that. And I just can't wait to see like all the characters come to life in the anime. Like Seraphy and Emmett's like maiden alliance just on screen, I think is going to be really cool.
Yeah.
And then just seeing like the sassy Binyu and the cute Sai and Klops and Lante,
Yes.
I think it's going to be so cool. And I think I might actually try to like watch this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with the round black creature Kitty wants to know?
Those are Sai and Klops.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
In the manga she had where you could color them in. She's like, here's a little coloring sidebar, color them in.
Yeah. And then she had like a bunch of rows of them and try to pick out which one was different out of all of them.
Yeah. Fun. They're so cute. They definitely like steal the show.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good like side characters and you just fall in love with all of them. And I really love that about this. I'm not too much into like Beast kind of like stories. Like I never really liked Beauty and the Beast or anything like that. But this one was really good.
Yeah.
She said they be adorbs.
They do.
Totes adorbs, yo.
Totes.
Totes my goats.
All right.
Fuck you.
I couldn't find a release date, but it
doesn't matter. It's just good enough without a release
it just said 2023. I don't think I've heard of Linden Films, but that's apparently the studio that's doing it.
Don't fuck it up.
What? Yeah, that's the only thing. Just don't mess it up. This one, the first episode of season 1, I think.
If you know, you know.
Series. Yeah, if you know, you know. It put me off the series for weeks, and then finally I decided to go back to it, and it was basically tame after that. That's the only downside. The only complaint I have about this series.
Berserk Light.
Yes, it's Berserk Light. There is the element that stuff can get.
Sorry. Is this the one that Australia tried to outlaw? The manga series?
One of them, yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
of, like, the
fetishizing
first
of
couple
minors.
Chapters.
Yeah, he like. Yeah,
he doesn't do anything. Okay, so basically, I'll tell you real quick. It's in the first episode. I was actually talking about somebody last week about it, and she agrees. She's like, the first episode was fucked, but the rest of it's good. Basically, Orkbald's a goblin slayer. He goes in. Well, there's a priestess. She's so super cute, and nice, and they're like, "Hey, well, let's go adventuring. Let's go kill goblins." And like, that's kind of too high level. Like, nah, we got this. So they go in. Goblins rape 2 of the girls. She ends up pissing her pants. Orkbald comes in and saves them all. kills the goblins, stabs one of the girls right in the throat because she got poisoned. So he kills her, saves her, and saves another girl that's getting raped by a goblin. And he's the hero, but people got really turned off by that because of the graphic scene in it. And then after that, he just kills goblins, and it gets a little bit more wholesome. But that really turns people off for the first episode.
Yeah, I think with this, a lot of people always think of goblins as these really easy characters, but they forget that they can group up and gang up on you, set traps, and they can be very deadly.
And
a lot of
hobgoblins too.
Yeah, and the Goblin Slayer kind of like has experience from this, and he has dedicated his life to exterminating all goblins. So even though everybody thinks of everything goblins as lower beings, he knows not to mess with them.
They had an OVA that came out a while ago for it. That's why I probably think of season 2.
Do you ever see his face?
You do in the manga.
End of season 1.
Yeah, I think end of season 1 you did. Mm-hmm.
Did you? I thought it was just a
castle
reveal where they didn't show his face.
Maybe.
He's beautiful. He's actually gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
And all the females are gorgeous, and they all want to get with him, but he's like,
of course they are.
I just want to kill goblins.
All right, Nick. Now he's
What do you got, Nick?
One. Should I skip to me while you look?
Okay, so if we don't play the volume, can I show a trailer?
I guess.
Potatoing. I don't know why. I said, if we don't show a trailer, well, can we show?
You have to mute it.
Trailer. All right, cool. I'll share it then.
Well, we have to give commentary, like a few seconds and commentary.
Nick will do commentary.
Whoa! All my tabs are closed. Why am I going so slow?
I don't know.
How about we not do that then?
Yeah.
It's only goblins.
What the fuck?
Do
I'm clicking on. I'm on StreamYard. Yep. Let me close the other tabs. What? Why am I potatoing?
I'm scared.
Apparently my bandwidth doesn't work. I don't know. Yeah.
The virus.
Maybe I'll leave and come back.
From those dirty websites.
Okay. Well, I'm going to skip to mine. So mine is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Nice.
I am looking forward to this arc because in the manga, this is where things get really, really dicey for everybody. They come up against some old enemies from the past. They go revisit something that's happened in the past. Goju is put in a situation that I don't want to spoil anything that leads into the next part of the story. And it just keeps getting more interesting. I can't wait to see this animated. And I just love the curse energy spells, and Gojo's like my favorite character. So
that guy to the left, he's a bad guy, right?
The one with the black hair, yes.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have already loved seeing all of the characters, like the character profiles as they should be, where they look really nice. I've been really curious about it. I still haven't seen it.
It goes into the past, tells you what leads up to him diverting from his path. It also surprisingly goes into somebody else's past with his lineages. So that's going to be really interesting.
I think I'm on volume 6. I really need to catch up with that. I have all the way up till 18.
I'm up to 18. I just got to read 19. I just got 19. But
nice.
Yeah. It gets really, really, the students are put up against something they're not prepared for.
I think it's every day.
Revealed. I just watching Nick pop up on the bottom suddenly, and I was like, what is that? So, yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is my last choice. So, we will go back to Nick and see what.
Probably gonna let me in. Okay. I found out what it was.
Okay.
I had my phone plugged into my laptop. My battery's almost dead. When you have a Mac, it only likes Mac power cubes.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. What am I at for percentage? I'm still at 1%. If I drop, it happens. All right.
It's good though, Kitty.
Let's try this one more
I
time.
haven't read or watched it. I mean, I've seen like, you know, outside, like seeing like clips on like social media or something, but.
Okay, ready?
Oh my gosh.
This is why we all want to see it. Look at that animation. It's pretty.
It is pretty. Oh.
Okay,
And I also
detail.
love the idea that the mangaka artist and the whole process of making a manga, it's just awesome.
It is.
And look at this brother and sister. So cute.
They're so cute.
That's our dead
And
grandma.
it's also adult characters too, which you don't get too much of.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the
Refreshing.
animation quality is super cute. Bo, have you read this yet?
Not yet.
It's
on
good.
It's on the list.
Like, see, we're also talking about it as it's going. There's a stinger. Hold on, so we don't get copyright stricken. Yeah, we pause it for a second. We talk about it for another 30 seconds, put input. Look at how beautiful that purple is. It's great. Let's go back to watching the trailer. We can't get hit with a copyright strike.
Manga in my name. What do you mean?
So yeah, this is why we all recommend that it's on our list. 4 out of 5 of us say it's good. Like, you know, the Trident Gum. 4 out of 5 panelists recommend it. You should watch it. And look at, they look super cute. And he's like, Galaxy Next Door.
Oh, I like how they did the little star.
Yeah, it's super cute. I think that it's going to be a sleeper hit.
You know what? You know what didn't make any of our lists, and I just thought about it? My Happy Marriage. When was that supposed to come out?
I don't know.
Summer.
It was supposed to come. When is it?
know.
December?
No, this summer. I think it's July or
Oh,
June.
shoot.
It's coming to Netflix.
That's why I didn't put it on.
It's July. We're all gonna be watching anime in July.
4th of July.
I heard that the live action like smashed the box.
Smash that
really?
box.
I can't think of what the rest of the word is.
Box
but yeah.
office?
Thank you.
Okay.
I was like, it's not box set.
Why was it a movie?
No,
Probably
live
the
action.
short answer, right?
I forget what the number was that they estimated for the live action in Japan, but it has like doubled that. So it had a very strong and positive reception.
Nice Ishmael.
Oshinoko
I
is
need
going to
to
be
get
amazing.
more volumes of Dr. Stone because I read the first one. I actually really liked it. I haven't watched the anime yet. But that's also 30-something volumes. I was hoping for a box set.
Man. See the Chainsaw Man box set? That's just atrocious. It's like, let's take the covers of a few of the volumes and let's put that on top of the box. I'm like, okay, no.
It's such a letdown.
I'm considering trying to do a hardcover binding on my Chainsaw Man.
Who does that?
We Abroad did that for
Weebra.
his
Yeah, I
Attack on
thought so.
Attack on Titan. The only thing is, I love the cover for Attack on Titan. I do love these things. I would actually like to make that a hardcover. So the only thing I can probably do is get like a binding board and cut this out and put it on there. It's the only thing I can think of.
This is all I got left.
I'm surprised you didn't have that much left.
I'm just saving it for you
For
guys.
snacks.
It's like a
I'm
little flavor
surprised,
saver.
I did have the Kodansha hardcover of this,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're doing others because I still haven't seen them.
Yum, yum.
I
Second
see,
volume.
and that's a series that should have a hardcover because
Yes.
those big omnibuses worry me about opening them and
We gotta slowly
And-
move the spines back and forth.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah.
good. And
Oh, that's like a Bible.
you
Yeah.
potatoed.
Me?
if I get really good
Yeah,
at
you're like-
bookbinding, I think if I get really good at bookbinding, I might just do like the manga review while binding the book.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Or like
That would be
in
cool.
hardcover.
That would be cool.
that would be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I did get
so-
Berserk 13 in.
Oh, nice. I still have to pick up 3, 4,
Like-
all the way up to.
Why did you not order them when I showed you the links? They were like $30 a piece.
Because I didn't have the money at the time.
Be a responsible adult and max out a credit card like all of us.
No.
Zelpay is not responsible. Credit cards are for adults.
Yeah.
All All right, so we're gonna close up the show. So, anybody have any new videos coming up? I know, Laura, you've been getting back into the game.
Yeah, I have the Galaxy Next Door. That one's coming right at goodness, I'm just being tired because I'm like, okay, yeah, I blanked on that. But yeah, I have a review coming out for Friday in honor of the anime coming out.
Nice. And Marg, what about you?
I don't know. I haven't filmed anything this week. So I'm thinking about doing a reading sprint maybe Friday or Saturday night. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I've been wanting to read this one for a while because nobody talks about this one, but
I've seen
it
that.
sounds really cool. It's called Hello World. There's a light novel, but this one's obviously the manga because I don't read words. But basically it's about this boy that
Mashal's trash.
Yeah.
huh?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
Not very many words, so I don't know.
I can read it.
Yeah.
It's made for you, Nick.
Yeah, I don't hear very many people talking about it, but it sounded interesting. So.
And Bo, I know you got things in the works.
Finally finished the thumbnail.
No, it looks cool.
Please, sir, I want some cheese.
Yeah, 5 ways to get more manga.
Interesting.
So, in my new lifestyle, you have to figure out new ways to get manga funds. So I have some things that you can do, and I have done. So
OnlyFans.
All legal and not degenerate.
Feet pics, duh. You haven't seen those videos on Instagram? They're like, ma'am, how much money do you have in your bank account? She's like, 70,000. What do? I sell feet pics on Feet Finder. Feet Finder, sponsor us. I want 70,000 on my account.
Oh, yeah.
No one asked me if I made any videos. We know I didn't.
You're next. I was getting
I've just been filming my OnlyFans. That's it. I call it just the toes only. Every Wednesday we have special Tootsie Pop Toots. You know, it's just my toes in my ass.
What about you, Carrie? Do you have a new video coming up?
I have coming up on Friday, and I'm still debating if I want to go ahead and finish editing it and release it. But I have an Indie Friday video about a certain comic that I know Nick and Bo know very well about. That might
well,
get
if he
some,
dyes
like,
his hair
negative
black,
opinions.
he looks so much younger. I didn't realize that was him. I thought that was Dan Didio when you sent the video. I'm like, who is this Didio? You're like, no.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's my favorite person on Twitter right now. So yeah, it's more from a consumer perspective of how not to send a comic book to your customer who's been waiting for it for 3 years. But so.
Yeah, you might want to dip from Twitter after that. Just...
I know. So
I've already dipped.
Bother.
Yeah, you know why? Just everything going on Twitter right now. It's like I am gonna stay away for like a week because that needs to cool down.
Yeah, it's getting a little insane on there to the point where I'm just like, it's like, ugh.
Is this happening in the manga community or the comics community?
No. The Tennessee thing is, it's been all over Twitter, and it's
been getting really out of hand.
Yeah, it's getting hella toxic. And I went to Instagram for like an hour, and just nothing about it. It was all manga and wholesome stuff. I was like, man, I need to be in Instagram more.
And Kitty, I just have to say to rebuttal, I'm saving myself for marriage now. Okay, that hurts. I'm a born again virgin.
No, I heard it grows back.
I didn't have to cut my dick off? What the fuck? I didn't know it grew back.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when there's new videos. We will be back again next week for Otaku Tuesdays. And for now, good night, everyone. We'll see you later.
See you next Tuesday.
Snippity snip.